Omega. And I'm always bringing the truth. You know how I do. I'm making sure that I can find my flyer. Boy, let's just smiley. Before I get on up here. There you go. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys are not, I feel like y'all all up in my face. Let me scoot y'all back some. You already know what to do. You know to spew. Hashtag Justice for Smiley. I also feel like my ponytail is crooked, but that's because I got a lot of hair and it doesn't really sit evenly on the top of my head. But whatever. This is one of these. I just woke up. I woke up like these. That's what this is, okay? I just woke up and again, but my face is clean. It just looks a little dry because I didn't put any moisturizer on it, but my face is clean. But I did just wake up. So I'm going to give out shade before I start, like, whatever I'm about to do here, okay? So I'm going to give out shade to the divine infinite all. I give out shade to the most high honorable judge, Madre Omega Asheva Ishtar, as well as the other Aries that are in the upright that come across this video. I also would like to give out shade to my most beautiful and precious Santissima Muerte, to the Barons, the Gades, the Orishas, the Loas, to Papa Legba, Isa Legba, Alegbara, to the Holy Child of Atocha, to all of our ancestors, angels and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, Galactic Federation, Egyptian gods and goddesses, everyone known and unknown that mean us well. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And we ask that they deliver a message for the tribe. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a message. It might be. I think it's going to be a message for the group, for the unit, for the whole. That's most relevant at this point in time. And our messages that we receive with love, honor, and respect. And it's always spirit. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Please don't forget to hashtag Justice for Orisha Smiley 2024 off into the comment section when you guys come into the room, because it's going to hit the algorithm. It's going to keep it in the algorithm. It's going to keep people, if they're looking for Orisha Smiley, coming to this channel. Okay, so you say your hair is beautiful. How long have you had your locks? Almost 14 years. Almost 14 years. Thank you, by the way. I appreciate that. So I really don't get to wear them down ever. I always have to like have them braided or up in some way. Like I had it in a ponytail at the top of my hair yesterday, and it was still just like if I took this second little loop out with the ponytail at the top of my head, my hair was still like right here with the shit sitting at the top of my head. So I did manage to keep my ass off the internet yesterday, but not out of the comment section. That was too hard. The internet, staying off the internet was easy, but staying out of the comment section was a little hard. Grand Rising, sis. I miss you too. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just had to like take a little break and kind of step back from the internet because there was like so much. And I know that some of these people were trying to trigger me. So I was like, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a day. Stay off that internet. Stay off that lady comment section and do all that. That's what I was going to do. I was like, I'm going to stay out that lady's comment section. Justice for Baby Smiley 2024. Justice for Orisha Smiley 2024. Shout out to the Mod Squad of Truth. Shout out to my A1s since day ones on this channel because I appreciate you guys, okay? So I stayed off the internet, but I couldn't stay out of her comment section. I didn't comment anything, and I did ignore the haters. I think that was a test from the spirit to say, like, you can look, but we don't want you to type anything towards anyone that's saying something negative. So I did make like maybe 2 responses to people that were saying stuff that were positive, but I think I passed my test because I got on there and I saw those negative comments and I just scrolled right past. But see, there was one comment. There was just this one comment that kind of, was eating away at me all night long. I was kind of like tossing and turning like, I need to address this comment. So we're going to address that comment, okay? We're going to address that comment. You said hashtag truthgang, hashtag gang, hashtag tribe vibes, hashtag loyalty, hashtag flourish, hashtag peace, hashtag justice for Orisha Smiley 2024, hashtag Mod Squad of Truth, and hashtag One God Many Faces. So I'm taking my time. I'm going to get back with Noah, you guys. If you guys are wondering if I'm going to get back with Noah, I am. But I'm taking my time because I don't really know how to tell this story other than the way that I tell it. Like I go live and then like people in my comment section kind of trigger me. And then that's how the truth ends up coming out. So I don't even really know how to put it together in story form. My daughter was thinking that maybe we should make a timeline from the time that I found myself on the missing child flyer up until now and give Noah that information because, again, there's so many layers of the story. So me and my daughter are going to work it out, like how we're going to sit down and like get this information out of me. Because like I said, the most of the time with the information that does come out about what happened to me when I was a child, what happened with these people that I was with, it comes out during a triggering moment. So to just be telling somebody my story, like, yeah, this, and this happened. It usually doesn't happen like that. It happens because something in me is triggered and then I'm upset and now I'm telling everybody business. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of like how it happens. Like that video, the Center for Missing and Exploited Children. The reason why that video was 4 hours long and I was able to just like freely speak is because somebody had triggered me and I was upset. So that's why the information was coming out easily on that video. And there were people asking me questions, so that helps too. Like if you guys have questions that you want answers to, that will help me to share my story better. Okay. That's gonna help me. But the one comment that did like, get me a little bit, okay, was I think she needs to get initiated. That was the comment. And if you guys have been in Truth Gang for a long time, then you know exactly why that comment triggered me. If you guys are new here, I want to say no disrespect to whatever tradition that you believe in, no disrespect to, what your people before you, your grandma and them taught you and all that other shit. But I don't need to be initiated. Okay? I don't need a man to be in between me and my relationship with the Orishas. The person who commented that, I think she needs to be initiated. This whole video is for you, okay? This whole entire video is for you. First of all, I was born like this. I was born like this. I've been hearing spirits since a child. I was born like this, right? So that would make my connection to these particular spirits and deities more authentic, because it's not anything that I sought out, nor is it anything that I looked up in a book, nor is it anything that I taught. I mean, that I was taught by someone, like in a physical body. It's not anything that I was taught by any other human in a physical body, nothing that I read out of books or any of that. Like, spirit has been training me, initiating me, so to speak, my whole entire life. So for me to, when I already have access to these spirits, they come to me whenever they want to come to me. They're in my house. They live here with me. They never leave me. For me to say to my spirits, I think I need to go through another human to get to you, even though you're standing right here, makes no sense to me. If you all have a problem with my personal experiences with these deities, I'm going to tell y'all, like I told the Baba Luaus on Facebook many, many years ago, go fuss at Papa Legba. Go to Papa Legba or whatever deities with me. Go ask them why it is that they're talking to me and I haven't been initiated through man's eyes. You all need to go to y'all deities, the ones y'all say that I need to be initiated to deal with. Y'all need to go to them and tell on me, or tell on them to themselves and say, why are you in that lady room? She's not initiated, Legba. You can't be going in that lady house like that, Legba. She's not initiated. That's what you got to do. You don't need to tell me I need to be initiated. You need to go to your spirits that you feel like are out of order, because I'm not out of order. I didn't ask them to come to my house. I didn't ask them to come in my room. These spirits do what they want to do, and they have a relationship with who they want to have a relationship, whether a man approves of it or not, because all of initiation is a man telling you, now you can do this. It's just like being, in a church. And I'm not disrespecting anyone's, religious background or any of that. I've always told people on this channel that people that are born with this shit and did not pay thousands of dollars for initiations, you really need to be scared of those type of people. Why do you need to be scared of those type of people? Because they're getting it authentically. They're getting it directly from source. The spirits are coming directly to them. I mean, those are some pretty dangerous people. I'm just going to be honest with you. Those people are pretty dangerous. The only other person that I could feel like would be second underneath someone who didn't have any formal training from a human being and got the training directly from spirit, the only person that I could think of that would be like, so I don't call it self-initiation because I didn't ask Papa Legba to come in here and do shit to me. So they initiated me by way of whatever they felt like was necessary. And I feel like that's going to be the higher ranking out of everybody. And I don't really care what anybody thinks. I don't care what y'all books say. I don't give a fuck. Okay? And I'm not trying to disrespect nobody's tradition. I'm not. I don't. And the reason why is because the spirits are the ones who are in control. And they don't have to check with the man to see if, I'm worthy of them coming to talk to me. Or I'm worthy of them, solving the goddamn crime for me. Like, come on now. Those people that are initiated through the spirit, it's not self-initiation. What I went through was not self-initiation. This is not something that I was like, I'm gonna do this. That's not what happened. Okay? So those people are gonna be way more powerful. They're gonna be way more higher ranking because they have developed a personal relationship with the divine spirits. They have a personal relationship with those spirits. And then the only other person that I could think of that goes right underneath that is someone that had it for generations. But that's still not as powerful as someone that got directly trained by spirit. And I'm not disrespecting anybody's lineage. Let me tell you how it's more powerful, because the person that is getting trained directly by spirit, where you have a one-on-one conversation where the spirit can just show up to you and talk to you without having to go through a man, without you having to listen to nobody else but that spirit directly, that person has a power over a person that, like I said, was taught something even by their grandma. I'm just going to be honest. Unless your grandma was taught directly from the spirits and without a man. If a lot of you guys are coming from Christian backgrounds, so maybe this will help. Maybe this will help. The Bible says, let no man deceive you, right? That's what the Bible says. Let no man deceive you. So how is that possible? How is that possible when it comes to your spiritual journey? Let no man deceive you. Because there's so many traps out here. There's so many, you're listening to the preacher, you're listening to the Babaluau, you're listening to everybody. So the only way for you not to be deceived, listen closely because I'm about to drop a gem, okay? The only way for you not to be deceived in your spirituality is to not put a middleman between you and your divine spirits. A man can lie to you. A man can tell you anything. I've had people who came to me and said they was initiated, but their godfather or godmother or Babaluau told them that they couldn't speak to Leba without going through them. And they're having an emergency at that moment, but they're telling me their godmother and their godfather told them that they can't get to Leba at that moment. Do you know that I don't have to wait until Monday to get Leba? I don't have to wait until Tuesday to summons Ogun. I don't have to wait until Wednesday to get Oya. If I call them, I don't give a fuck what time of day it is, when it is, they're coming. I don't have to wait on a Monday to talk to Leba. I can talk to him whenever the fuck I want to, because he's always with me. I would be a damn fool to give up the type of relationship that I got directly from the spirits to go to somebody's fucking initiation chamber, pay them $1,000 million gazillion to have them be standing between me and my spirits. When I need my spirits, I need my spirits now. I don't need to be sitting there trying to, something's going on in my life right now. What if my godparent don't answer the phone? Then what? I can't get to the spirit until I get through that human who has the right to talk to the spirit. These orishas live inside of you. They literally live in your body. They house themselves in your body. Literally. Shango is your heart, okay? Obasala is your brain, or Olodumare is your third eye. Your lungs is like Oya. Your urinary tract, your bladder, and your kidney is Papa Legba. Your gallbladder is Ogun. They live inside of you already. So why do I need to go through another person to get... That makes me feel like the lady a little jealous. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest. Okay? You say, hey, beautiful mods. I'm going to go back and read y'all comments. Okay? Say, hey, love. Hey, Empress Energy. I like that. I like your name. Thank you for joining me. You said she must be a Google thumping yep. It must be, or something like that. But they definitely, that lady was like, I think it was a woman. Oh, I think she needs initiation. No, honey, you need initiation. I would never want anybody standing in between me and my spirit. The goal of this is to reconnect yourself directly to your spirit. And then they turn this into some type of religion as well. I'm sorry, like, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, but epha is supposed to be like spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Epha, that's all supposed to be spirituality. Voodoo is spirituality. Why have y'all turned it into a religion? I don't understand that. You can't leave Christianity and then go into spirituality with a Christian mindset. That's not how this works. Spirituality is your soul being free, like being free spirited. You get what I'm saying? Maybe it's different for you guys. I don't know. You know? You say, oh my God, I said this on my reading the other day. It was you on, no offense. Okay, Ashe. It's okay. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, everybody doesn't have to go through what you feel like. And just because, you went through an initiation doesn't mean that you're better than the person that didn't go through the initiation, because, honey, I'm telling you, the person that has a direct relationship with the divine spirit is way more dangerous than anybody that's been taught by men. Way more fucking dangerous spiritually, all of that shit, than anybody who's been taught by men. You said you don't need human initiation when spirit initiates you. I agree. You don't need no human initiation when spirit initiates you. That's like saying, spirits, I know you sitting right here, but hold on, let me go check with such and such first. I know y'all are right here in front of my face, but let me go check with them first to see what you're saying is what you're saying. There's no way. It's like going backwards. That's what that would be for me. It would be like going backwards. If I already have a connection to the communication with the spirits, why do I need a fucking man to fucking tell me anything? And that's the problem with, you know, humans today, and why you all continue to get deceived in y'all spiritual journeys, even in y'all religious journeys, Christianity, all that. This is why y'all continue to get scammed, because y'all don't trust in y'all own relationship with the divine infinite all. Y'all don't trust that y'all can have a connection with God yourselves. Y'all don't trust that shit. And then you go trust the next person. I learned this shit when I was married to the preacher. I feel like that was one of the lessons early on that the spirit was trying to teach me about men and their initiations. Being married to that preacher, okay? Who was on paper a preacher, but in real life a fucking demon. You don't know where that person got that training from. Why you going all the way over our fucking cross seas and shit? You don't know where that person got that training from. You don't even know if what they're telling you is true. They could have went and fucking got a group of people to do the little dance around the fire for you because you took a trip to Africa. Hey, y'all, they're going to be here next week. Make sure y'all ready. Make sure y'all get y'all costumes ready, y'all. We finna go around this campfire. It's $80,000 in American money. That's what the people over there are telling the people that's just sitting there like this regularly during the week. And I'm not saying all people are like that. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not even playing with that shit like that. But it's the truth. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You need to develop a personal relationship with the divine infinite all, so that no one can, and these orishas, so that no one can deceive you, so that no one can become in between you. When you get wherever you're going, to the gates of heaven or to the halls of Mayat, whatever you believe in, you're not going to be able to stand up there and say, well, preacher so-and-so told me this, so they should be in trouble. You're responsible for your soul. When you get into spirituality and you leave Christianity, you become responsible for your own soul. Okay? That means Jesus is not paying no sins. When you get up there, you're going to stand before yourself and you're going to say, yes, I did that. Yes, I'm taking accountability. Jesus is not going to be there like, I'll take that for you. That's not how this works in spirituality anyways. Okay? It's just that simple. You see, I don't believe in deities per se, but I allow everyone to have their own experience and identity. And everybody has their own thoughts. Everybody has their own thoughts. And I don't convince people to believe what I believe either, but I will say this, that before this was a physical world, everything was a spiritual world. So the world that we live in right now is not the real world, because when we fell from heaven, we also fell in vibration, which means we can no longer dwell as spiritual beings. We need to fall down and become flesh. You get what I'm saying? So that means everything already has a spirit. It just manifested in a physical form once we fell from grace. Everything already has a spirit or a deity or whatever. You might not believe in this, but it's the honest to God truth. There's a spirit over money. There's a spirit over lust, love. There's flowers, oceans, fire, water, air, spirits. Those are spirits over everything. But again, that's your belief system. And I respect everybody's belief system. But because none of this shit was ever physical to begin with, everything was spiritual. All of it's spiritual. All of the shit you see around you is just a physical manifestation of something spiritual. That's it. Even the desk, the ring light, all of the shit. There was no physical form when we first became who we were. There was no physical form. So that's what the physical things are. And then the deities are just the things that represent the physical things that are in representation, like Shango being the fire, Oya being the storms. You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it's just a deity being the representation of it, like Papa Legba. It's the spirit of the road, the doors and the windows. So doors, windows, and the road are physical manifestations of Legba. Okay? He's also over car accidents. If you live or if you die in a car accident, if you even get in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? So he's over that too. But everybody, like I said, y'all have your own belief systems, and that's fine. But, everything became physical, and then there was a spirit to it already. So, you said exactly, you ain't choose spirit, spirit chose you. And that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And I don't do the man-made, or I think that this is how this should happen because this is how this goes here and this is how this goes there. There was nobody that could help me when I first started experiencing this. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on. And then when I was old enough to speak and tell people what was happening to me spiritually, they still didn't know what the fuck was going on. I went to like churches and everything. Like I can see the spirit standing right there. I got baptized like 50 times. Like, I can still see him. I'm getting baptized. Okay, I just came out of the water. Why is there a spirit still standing there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did a bunch of shit to try to, like, stop or, like, not experience the spiritual shit, you know? It says the same thing as going through a priest or a pastor. It is when you do initiations, except you're more than likely going to get tricked because this is really a secret society. This is a secret society, and it's through the spirits, right? So only a special select few is going to be able to get into the secret society and get the true hidden knowledge of what's in this. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that they're even allowing you to buy into something like this should tell you that something is wrong. The fact that they're even allowing you to pay $15,000, $100,000 to buy into initiations should tell you that that's something not right there. That's not right. Okay? And then this is another thing, which is going to fuck a lot of y'all up. And I'm not talking about the people that have generational shit. Like your grandpa was a Oagoon, a Hoagoon, however you say it. And then you become the Oagoon. And then I'm not talking about those people. Okay? I'm talking about the people that buy their way into initiations. Somebody told me I was Oshun. Oh, somebody told me I was Yemoya. When you cross over, or even in your waking life, they told you was Ogun, or they told you was Yemoya, and that ain't even your fucking deity. Do you understand? Like, that's not even your deity. That's what man told you it was, but that spirit has no connection to you. Imagine that. Imagine crossing over and finding that. Imagine you're fucking with a deity that does not fuck with you because somebody told you Olokun was your head. And now you're going to go buy all this Olokun shit. Olokun don't even know who the fuck you are. But that's what the man told you. You get what I'm saying? But that's what that man told you, or whoever or initiated you. That's what they told you. And now this motherfucking deity don't even know who you are, and you're fucking with it. Not a good idea. You're trying to make offerings to it. You're trying to communicate with it, and that deity don't want shit to do with you and don't even know you and like, why are you bothering me? But somebody told you, and you fully wholeheartedly believe that that's who you're supposed to be talking to, and now you're about to piss Olokun off or whatever deity they sent you to because you won't leave them alone. They don't know who you are, and somebody told you that you belong to them, and they don't even know you. Imagine that shit. Then you're going to be fucked up. And then you done got yourself in some shit that you weren't even supposed to be getting yourself into because you listened to somebody you paid. And then you're going to think because you got a piece of paper that means something to the spirits. They're going to laugh at you. When you cross over, look, Papa Legba, I was initiated. So you need to give me all my spiritual ranking over here. Look, what is it? Yemoya, Olodumare, look. When I was down there, Babaluau fucking Sanchez, or whoever the fuck he was, Hoagoon Sanchez, or whoever the fuck they are, told me that I am initiated and I'm a high priest. And the spirits is looking at you like you ain't never been no high priest, honey. Not to us, you haven't. You've never been a high priest. You've never been a motherfucking Hoagoon. You've never been a Babaluau. You've never been a Yeye. But you like, but I got this piece of paper. The man gave me the piece. I was initiated. I paid $13,000. The spirits don't give a fuck about you paying $13,000 and traveling across the motherfucking ocean to get initiated. That does not mean that you're really initiated. That doesn't make the spirits fuck with you. That makes you had got scammed. That's what that makes you. That makes you have put a middleman between you and your ancestors. Why would you need anybody? Why would you need anybody to be the middleman for your spirits? And then this is another thing too. If you're very powerful like me and you're chosen like me, when those people like, oh, you need to be initiated, those people want to control your gifts. Listen to what I'm saying to you. They want to have control over your gifts. The person that's initiating you, they don't have the gift that you have. They don't understand the gift that you have. They can't help you own and hone your gifts. They can't help you do any of that shit. What they're trying to do is get you underneath their control so that they can control your gift. I will never be initiated. It's not anything that I'm not interested in that shit. Because if I call them, why do I need to get initiated? If I call them, they coming. If somebody fuck with me, they coming. If I need anything, they're gonna do it. Money, whatever I want, they give it to me without me having to go through a human. They're gonna, especially if the community finds out, because I've had this before too. If the community finds out, say you get initiated, you join a community. If the community finds out that you are way more powerful than them, it's gonna be just like the church. They're going to try to tear you apart. They're going to try to disprove you. They're going to try to say, you can't do that because this ain't the proper way that's written in the book that said that you're supposed to be doing it this way. But the spirits are directly with you, guiding you, which outranks anything that you're going to find in the book. Whatever the spirits are telling you directly to you is going to outrank anything another human can tell you and anything that you're ever going to find in a book written about this shit. And when you do find stuff in a book, I've said this for years. When you do find things in a book, it's only that person's personal experience that wrote the book. It's not going to be that way for you. It's not going to work that way for you because how the spirit deals with you is not how that spirit's going to deal with the next person because you're not that person. You have different gifts. You have different lineage and all that shit. And y'all be giving these people that say that they're initiated and they're fucking yayas and mambos and babaluaos, y'all be giving them all y'all personal information. Date of birth, maiden name, your mother's maiden name, the fucking alignment of the stars when y'all fucking came into the earth. Like y'all are literally giving them everything they need to stop your destiny. You're trusting these people with your soul. Do not do that. Do not do that. You're trusting these people with your soul. Do not do that. You're giving them all the information they need to curse your whole fucking bloodline. They got the birth chart. They got the time of birth. They got your mother maiden name. This your initiated godparent. They got everything they need. All they got to do is take a look divine at your life. And if you're supposed to have anything good in your life, like say you gave your babalua or your mambo all that information, but your stars say that you're going to be way more powerful than them. You're going to have way more spiritual children than them. You're going to rule way longer than them or whatever. If they put you up on your, on your throne, your spirit team put you up on your throne. You think that you're the person that's over you, that you didn't gave control over all your fucking spiritual shit? Do you think that they're going to want you to fulfill that type of prophecy? No, they're not. Because if you fulfill that type of prophecy, that pushes them off. Because the spirit said that you are going to lead millions. All these people belong to you, and that you're going to be the Babalua. You're going to be the Ogun. This is what your stars say. That person paid to get their initiation and be in that position. And now they can see your chart. Now they know what's going on with you spiritually, and now they can try to steal it from you. Okay? You said women lie, men lie, but baby, the spirits do not lie, and that's facts. They do not lie. Oh, my bad. You said, yes, he pulls up in here when he wants to be. You said when he wants to. He's very funny. I love Papa. That's what he do to me. He just pull up on me. When he want to talk or whatever, they just come through. I don't need to call nobody or none of that stuff. And there was another thing too. One of them, this was years ago, but one of the people came to me that was initiated and was like, I need to talk to Papa Legba. And she literally told me that her fucking spiritual godfather told her that she couldn't get to Papa Legba because it was Wednesday. So you could be having any type of fucking problem and you need your ancestors right now, but because it's Wednesday and not Monday, I can't call on Papa Legba. Girl, you better call him now. Call him right now. That's where you want to get to. You want to get to the point to no matter what day it is, it's not ritualistic for you. This is something that becomes like secondhand nature. It's natural for you to be able to communicate with your spirits. And it's not ritualistic that you're communicating with your spirits. It's literally Papa Legba, I need you. And then he shows up. That's not a ritualistic thing. You get what I'm saying? It shouldn't be anyways. Okay? You said facts. I have a connection, so I don't need a middleman. That's right. You don't need no middleman. You don't. Okay? And you're giving up a lot of power, a lot of your spiritual power, if you place that middleman there. And I'm not speaking against somebody's tradition. I'm not speaking against, what people are doing or whatever, but I'm saying for me personally, no. You do not need a middleman, okay? You said religion is for people who don't want to go to hell. Spirituality is for us that have already been there. Wow. I like how you wrote that. I like how you wrote that because I feel like that's absolutely true. Okay, that is absolutely true. You said that's why they chose us because we headstrong. And if it ain't coming from God or herself, we don't give no fucks. And that's how I am too. I need to hear it from God. I need to hear directly from God. There's no reason why there should be anybody. And if you're from a Christian, let me break it down in the Christian intercessory way, right? So Christ, that Christ energy, which is why I said I don't subscribe to the Christ that you all subscribe to if you guys are Christians. It's just really a story about you. It's allegory. It's a story about everything that you're going to go through, everything that you're going to experience as the chosen one. That's what that is, okay? So that Christ-like energy is within you. And they say you have to go through Christ to get to God. And how are you going to get to Christ? You got to get through Christ through you to get to God, right? Which means in layman terms, you already have the connection to God because the Bible had already told you that you were God's. If you're coming from a Christian standpoint, Christ himself already said in the Bible, you're going to do greater works than me. You're going to do greater works than that led. You are God too. It's inside of you. Everything that you see in me is already inside of you. Like, that's even what the Bible says. If y'all coming from Christian backgrounds, you know? You said heaven and hell is a state of mind. I do believe that. You said these deities that, well, let me read that over. These deities that some call themselves conjuring up don't have to work for you. Exactly. Okay? But when they see, this is what I'm saying though. When they sent me all them death spells and shit like that, all these deities and shit like that, that came to me, the ones that were supposed to kill me and shit like that, when they sent me all these death spells, see, the people, they don't know. But the spirits know, especially like if you're a reincarnated soul or something like that. So people can throw death magic at you or whatever. Spirits coming to go check on you to see, like, you know, we're supposed to be assassinating this person. Somebody sent us your way to hurt this person, harm this person, or cause havoc in this person's life. And then the spirits get there and they realize that you one of them. You just don't know it yet. You get what I'm saying? But then they get to you where they sent the black magic to you, and then they get there and they realize that you are an Orisha. Yourself. You've already been deified. You just came down here and you failed, and now you got to learn your lessons or whatever you came, or you could be on mission. Like, I'm on divine mission. Okay? Here come my baby, y'all. She always messing with me when I go live. You know? You said can't wash away a spiritual gift, but they can take it. Y'all remember that girl that came on this channel? Do y'all remember that girl? Don't quit biting me, girl. Why you be doing that? It's affectionate. Like, she don't really be like hurting me or nothing, but she's still a kitten, so she's kind of still teething. So she just like likes to chew. Like, I don't know why the fuck she's doing that. It's a little weird. She's doing this to me, and then she's like, like, while she's doing this. You okay? Are you sheepy? Come on, shit, hush your baby. You should hush your baby. Hush my baby. But anyways, y'all remember that girl that started to get her personal relationship with the spirits, and she went to somebody. She was in Africa. She said she was in Africa. Then she went to somebody. She was on this channel, and she started to get her spiritual gifts, and then she went to the person or whatever, and then the person was like, come on, you need to let me baptize you so I can wash this off of you. Like, this person was literally trying to wash off the fact that she was seeing her spirits, getting dreams, getting communications from her spirit team. The person was supposed to be a preacher. She went to the preacher to see, like, okay, why is this happening to me or whatever? And he was like, you need to baptize me and don't bring your parents. That's what I'm talking about, that girl. You need to baptize me. I need to baptize you so I can try to wash this off of you. He literally told her that he was going to try to wash that stuff off of her, her gifts. The spirits talking to her, the dreams that she was getting. He said to her he was going to wash that off of her. So that she could, and he said like the exact words, so that it will never happen again, or she will never, so they'll never communicate with her again. I was like, run, girl, run. Okay? He said, girl, I got to be careful. I asked spirit for money and fucked around and got in a car accident. I guess Leba was looking out. I mean, it's a bunch of factors to get them to move the way that you need them to move. Like, it's a bunch of factors to this shit too. Like, they move for me anytime that I ask them to move, because I've been, like I said, I've been doing this shit for years. Like, I was born like this. But there's factors in it. So how I get money out of them is that I always remain pure. Like, I never ever do anything crazy or wrong to anybody or nothing like that. I always remain pure. And then, you have to stay within the universal laws, the laws of Maya and shit like that, to get them to work with you for real. Like, to get them to not work with you, but move things in your life. You really have to have like, and I'm not saying your moral compass is off or anything like that. You really have to have like a strong moral compass. And there's like a law of innocence that they really love. They really love the law of innocence, like the Orishas, the Loas, all the deities actually, except demonic energies. They don't really like the law of innocence, because when you fall underneath the law of innocence, then they can't do anything to you because you're innocent. You get what I'm saying? And that's the only way that you can get attacked by demons and shit like that, is if you're not innocent, right? So to get them to give me the stuff, I try to stay under the law of innocence as well. Like, just in your purest form, like, always have the purest intentions for everything, and they'll start doing shit for you because you have that purity about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no evil intent towards nobody. You ain't trying to out here trying to hurt or harm. You're in a loving vibration all the time. And as far as the car accident, Papa Legba is in charge of the road. He is in charge of car accidents as well on the road. So I would be trying to figure out why the hell he let that happen. I mean, I got in a car accident too, but I was unharmed. You know, you say either you got the gift or you don't. That's how I feel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You said it cost that much. I had no clue. Yeah, it can be, people can pay a pretty penny. I've heard of people paying 50,000, 60,000, 100,000. It just depends on how elaborate they want their initiation to be. But that's not true spirituality. What you just got was played. What you just got was ganked. What you just got was scammed. That's what you just got. Because the relationship with spirit is free. It's free. Free 99. If they fuck with you, the relationship with spirit is absolutely free. The first time that I met Papa Legba, well, he was always around me. Let me say that. He was always around me, but he did not identify himself as Legba. He identified himself as the gatekeeper. He never told me his name or any of that shit. He just said, I'm the gatekeeper. And I dealt with Legba for a few years, not even knowing that his name was Legba, but just the gatekeeper. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, it do cost that much to get initiated. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. Thank you so much. I said, man, I got baptized 5 or 10 times listening to people trying to demonize now that I know that it was my birth or spiritual gifts now. Exactly. That's how many times I got baptized. That's why I wrote it in that song Fire and Pressure, because I got baptized like 5 times, y'all. Like, dip me back in that motherfucker, because it's still standing there. Dip me back. I'm finna swim, because I need some help. None of the shit helped, and none of it stopped either. Like, none of it stopped either. And I went to pastors and preachers and all this shit. Nobody knew. Nobody in the church could explain to me my gifts. Like, I'm seeing them. I'm hearing them. Like, I feel like this one church, when it first started, I feel like this one church, like, tried to put like a spell on me or something or whatever. That's what I feel like, because they were all like around me and they were all talking in tongues and I didn't know what the fuck they were saying. They were all like, and none of the shit stopped. Like, it didn't work. Okay. And when this shit first started, I was married to the preacher. When I first started to see them and hear them heavier, but like as a child, I was always seeing spirits, hearing spirits. But like when it became to where I was like developing my relationship with them, I was already married to the preacher. I said, I heard you on the Black Cauldron. Gang, gang. I think some of her people are most of her people are really good people. I think you guys are really good people. Most of her people. She got a few weirdos over there, like people that are weird. Like one of these dudes in the comment section straight called me a witch or said I was possessed in her comment section because he was like, the ghost said Google. That's his stream. I said it would be extreme if, I didn't find all the evidence from Googling it, like the mug, like the picture and shit like that. It would be extreme then. You get what I'm saying? And then I was like, it's not too extreme because, he did help me find solid evidence of myself and my auntie. You get what I'm saying? So it's not extreme. And then he was like, well, I just think it's weird that the ghost told you to Google. And I said, Papa Legba is not a fucking ghost, and neither am I. That was my reaction to that, because don't be calling Papa Legba no ghost. He ain't no motherfucking ghost, and neither am I. And he said, well, then you got to be a witch or you got to be possessed if you're talking to spirits or if you're dealing with spirits like that. And then I just stopped commenting because I knew that I was about to drag his ass down through the mud because he was trying to call me a witch or a demon or whatever the fuck he's trying to call me. Because, and this is on the video explaining that, I'm a missing child. And this is literally how people treat me. Like, fuck the fact that I'm a missing child. Why couldn't I just be, she needs help. She's a missing child who had angels around her. She's a missing child who had spirits around her that protected her and guided her. Not, you got to be possessed or you got to be a witch. That was a little weird to me. Y'all say facts, all facts, okay? So I don't put labels on myself. Spirit sends me to connect with trees and gather things. I don't know what I am, but I'm definitely something. Ashe. I don't like put labels on myself either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be out walking around here calling myself high priestess, mom. I don't do that. I do have a label, though. The spirits told me my label and my ranking, but I don't tell men that because I feel like y'all don't need to know that. That's one thing. Y'all don't need to know that. And then 2, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, really, it doesn't. Like, in my 3-dimensional, I'm not walking around her like I'm high ranking. Even though I am. You get what I'm saying? But I don't walk around her like that because it really doesn't matter. People will find that out if they cross me or they do some fuck shit or they piss my spirits off. They'll find out the ranking based on that. You know what I'm saying? Or if I have to do a healing for them or if I'm able to read for them or connect for them or whatever, they'll find out my spiritual waking through that way. So for me to, my laptop gonna die. For me to walk around here like, I'm this, I'm that. I feel like that's extreme. And plus people do that in the church and all the other shit too. Girl, what you doing down there? You could have came up here and got on the bed. You're so cute. Yeah. So I just recently started letting her back on my bed because when she was kidding, I was like, no. But now she's getting a little bigger and she cleans herself more properly. So now we can work some out. And her baby fur ain't shedding as much, you know. I said it's a love story with dogma allegory. The Bible, it's a love story with dogma allegory. It is a spell book because there's definitely spells in the Bible, and they tell you how to do it. In the book of Psalms, they tell you exactly how to do it. They're gonna tell you which herbs you need. It's in the Bible. It's all in the Bible. You said, I had a reader that I was following religiously here on YouTube, but one day my spirit just could not take her. Even hearing her voice agitates something in me. I believe she's a good person. I mean, that could be your soul. You know, everybody isn't going to align with everybody. And then sometimes you outgrow people too. And I tell my tribe that all the time. Like, I don't expect everybody to stay with me forever because you're going to grow. You're going to sin. You're going to raise your vibration. You could have just outgrown this person. Like, not necessarily nothing weird. Or either you outgrow, or either your soul outgrown the person and that was your soul, like, okay, it's time to move on. Or she really is on some weird shit and your soul is picking up on it and you're like, I can't stand this. I don't want to be around this energy. It's one of the two. Okay, either you outgrew that person or your soul picking up on some shady shit. And I've seen readers here on YouTube that I just do not like. It's this one reader, and I keep blocking her channel, but she keeps making new channels. Like, every time I hear her voice, the name of the channel will be different, but her voice will, like, if I see something on my timeline or whatever, her voice will still be the same, and I know it's the same reader, and I just block her new channels because of this one thing that she said one time. She told people to turn off their chakras at night when they went to sleep, and she turned off her comment section. And I'm like, you can't turn off your fucking chakras when you go to sleep. You're gonna die. You're gonna fucking unroot yourself. That's what you're gonna do. If you close all your chakras, she didn't even give anybody any instructions. She gave the instructions on how to close the chakras before you go to bed. She never gave the instructions on how to reopen them in the morning when you wake up. I mean, I don't do that shit, and I would have never done that shit. But this is what she was telling her subscribers, and I was like, oh, okay. So how they gonna open them motherfuckers back up when they get up? And it's very dangerous because when you're in your sleep state, that's the most vulnerable state. Then you're gonna go off into the dream world and shit like that, and then your body's not in alignment anymore. What if you get caught over there, stuck over there in the dream realm? And then you cut off your chakras off. Your root chakra? You need that to get back to your body, don't you? You need your root chakra to get back into your body after you go astral traveling at night. You need that root chakra. You need your body to be rooted so that you can get back to your body. So I just don't listen to her because I thought that was weird. I was like, bitch, what is you, a soul snatcher, bitch? What is you over there trying to do? Get people caught in the fucking astral realm over there? So I just blocked her over that and didn't even comment and didn't say nothing else about it or nothing like that because I don't talk about readers. But that was one that gave me the ick. You said they work for you. You talking about them spirits. Exactly. They work for you. You don't worship these spirits. You are one of them. And I tell people all the time, in order to spell Orisha, you need these three letters, O-R-I, Ori. And the Ori is an Orisha within itself. The Ori is you. That's your Orisha. The Ori. Your higher self, the God within you, the keeper of your destiny. That's your Orisha. That's the only one that should be worshipped. And the Ori is per person. Do you get me? So the Ori is per person. My Ori is not going to be your Ori. Your Ori ain't my Ori. So I'm not going to pray to your Ori. You ain't going to pray to my Ori. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be praying to your higher self because your higher self is the God within you, the God that the Bible was telling you that you had in you. And the Bible, Christ energy was telling you that you were. That's your Ori. None of these Orishas are more important than you. And they even told me this. Do you get what I'm saying? They told me none of these Orishas are more important than you. You are the important Orisha at this point in time. Why is that? Because you're the keeper of your destiny. We don't worship them because they've already had their experience on the earth. You're God in your reality. These Orishas have already had their experiences, their human experiences and all the experiences. They've already had their experiences. You're getting your experience now. So they're here to assist you on your journey, not to like make you worship them. They're co-creators. They're to help you manifest the realities that you want to see while you're here. What you came here to see. That's what they're here for. They're your co-creators. They're your co-workers. They're your assistants. That's who the Orishas are. They're not to be worshipped. And I'm going to say this. The Orishas look at people, even Santa Muerte, that worship them like peons. Santa Muerte is a different experience because that's a whole different experience, okay? But I could see why she would be worshipped. I'm gonna say that. I could see why she would be worshipped because she is the Holy Mother of Death. She's the Holy Mother of Death or whatever. And she is the deity that took Jesus, y'all, Christ-like energy off of the cross. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why she would be worshipped, but honor her, love her like you would your grandma. And they're going to treat you like one of them. But if you worship them, they're going to treat you like a fucking peon. This is how you're going to get possessed. This is how you're going to get tricked. This is how you're going to get spirits running all over you and through you because you're worshiping them. And you're like, oh, Father, Papa, in the name of issue. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to love, honor, respect them. Give them proper representation of yourself as spirit and proper presentation of them as spirit. They don't like to be misrepresented. You get what I'm saying? And you'll be fine. You know? Say exactly. Yes, she making dough. I remember. You said they tried washing my gifts off by having me get baptized over and over and over again. I was running to the preacher getting baptized over and over again. Like, please, like, what the fuck is this? Help me. Like, I don't know what this is. So I was running to the church for quite a while. I think this is out. Reload it that quick. Because I ain't got no blunts, y'all. And y'all know I rarely leave my house. Like, rarely, rarely, rarely. So I'm going to smoke these peppers until I can get me some more tobacco. This is my wake and bake. You say, yeah, I had to really check my energy because in my family, they passed down stealing. I had to realize it was hindering me on so many levels. Those are generational curses. That's all that is. You probably just had to be the one to break it. That's all that is. I broke the generational curses that came with this shit is unbelievable. Fucking sex trafficking, human trafficking, molestation, motherfucking abuse, like physical abuse. Like, I feel like, I'm just going to be honest with you, I feel like every curse that both sides of these families had, the kidnapper family and the Smiley family, I feel like was all placed on my back. Honestly. I feel like they were all placed on my back and I had to break them. And I feel like I did that. But still, that ain't no shit to fuck with. Like, you got generational curses you got to break. You really got to get on mission and break that shit. And if you did that, you good. Another thing about spirituality is being able to check yourself. Being able to check yourself. There's a scripture that, you know, Christians like to look over, and a lot of people too. You know what I'm saying? The scripture is, what is that scripture? It's like, when they don't, my bad, y'all got some in my eye. When you checking yourself, all right, the Most High chastens those whom that love you, right? People love to have control over somebody and tell them what they should not be doing when it comes to their spirituality, right? And that's wrong because you're not God and you stepping on God's toes. And it's like saying, like, that's why I don't feel like I need to be initiated, because they're going to be like, oh, you need to do it this way. Oh, you need to do this way. And I'm going to be like, no, the fuck I don't. You get what I'm saying? The Most High chastens those whom he loves. That's what the scripture says. The Most High will chasten those whom he loves, right? So if I'm doing something wrong, and I do worship the divine infinite all, because you can't escape that. That's all that is and was and will be. Okay, like God. Like, I don't use the word God, but like God, I do worship that or whatever. But the divine infinite all chastens whom he loves, right? So if I'm doing something wrong, that means that the divine spirit is going to come and whip my ass. You don't need to open up your mouth. You don't need to say shit. You don't need to correct me. You don't need to do nothing. Let the spirit correct me. That be people problems, but that's because they have papers, initiations, where they like, you can't be doing that. Nuh-uh, because see, I am indoctrinalized. I've been fucking indoctrinating people for 30, 40 years, so I know what I'm talking about. This is not my Miss Childfire. Imagine this is an indoctrinalization paper or some shit, or this is their certificate that they've been ordained by man. Okay? And it don't mean shit to God, and all they're doing is deceiving you and taking you off your fucking path. As long as you can check yourself in spirituality, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. That's a part of being spiritual, too. You're going to have the discipline to know when you're doing something right and when you're doing something wrong, you know? Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. You said, did me back again, it ain't worked. I'm telling you, that's exactly how I was. That's what I said in that song. I said, baptism in a week or so. I said, oh my, let the preacher know, or some shit, I forget. But anyways, it was like, I got baptized so many times, y'all. And it never went away. Me being able to see spirits and hear spirits, it never went away. So I thank God my mama ain't never pushed church on us as children, because I don't relate to none of that shit. I was indoctrinated. I was raised in the church. They kept me in the church. That's how they were able to like mentally fuck with me. And this is also them abusing me religiously turned me into somebody very powerful spiritually. They don't even know what they did. You know what I'm saying, when they did that. But they definitely did push that shit on me. And it brainwashes you. And you really have to unlearn all of the stuff that was that was force fed to you as a child. Like I was forced to be in church. We would go to choir rehearsal Tuesday, church service Wednesday. There's something going on Saturday, and then motherfucker church service on Friday. Something going on Saturday, and church twice on Sundays. And then when I grew up, they married me to a preacher. And all of it was fake. None of it was real. I gotta I'm gonna be right back. I don't have to pee, but that's the first time I don't have to pee. I gotta turn this up. My heat is on, y'all, but I be super cold. I have a heater right here, and that's what y'all be hearing me like go do. But sometimes I be super cold and I turn on the oven. But now I'm hot. So I can get warmer faster. Okay, my whole house is nice and toasty now. I don't know why my cat is on the floor right here. I almost stepped on her, y'all. Just step on this kid. He said, Pastor told me God told him who I was. And he said God told him he talks to me personally. Listen, I don't do that shit. That God told me to tell you. When you have a personal relationship with the divine, God gonna come and tell you. That's what I'm saying. People really do bank on the fact that you do not have a connection with the divine spirit. People bank on that shit. They're banking on that because that's how they're going to be able to get you. God will tell you what you need to know about you. Who is this person? You question everything. Who is this person? What makes this person so important that God is going to tell them about you when you are right there? And I'm sure you were seeking God at the same time where he telling you God told you that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are asking God for a relationship, asking God for, a connection with him. And then here comes this person like God told me to tell you. Why can't God tell you? That would make you feel like that person has they have a better relationship with the divine than you do or something. Or why can't you get that? Why did God didn't tell you? Like, why can't you get that connection? And that's not how spirituality works. I mean, at least for me anyways. Okay. Any spirit got to tell me, I don't give a fuck what anybody say. Anybody can tell me anything, but I'm not going to listen to them. I mean, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me, but I'm not going to listen to you. If God's got something to tell me, he's going to tell me directly. For real. You said, girl, the fact that you went through all that and are still fine is proof you got a different level of protection. Thank you, girl. You sound... Thank you, though. I appreciate that. I can't deny that I was preserved, though. Like, that right there, I really do. Because they did a lot of stuff to me. They even did dental magic on me. Just none of my front teeth got fucked up. You get what I'm saying? But the spirit preserved that because that was what's going to matter. Like this right here, they did a lot of shit. Try to knock these teeth out. Right here, this is one of these teeth right here. These are the teeth right here. You see it right there? These are the teeth with the gap in the bottom. Right there. The gap right there, right? So that's the teeth with the gap in the bottom. They were trying to knock these teeth out and everything. It went through my lip. That's the scar. And everything. Like, they tried to make sure that I wasn't going to be able to be identified. They definitely did. You said they typically put jackets on you when they don't possess the gifts, wants the gifts, jealous of the gifts, especially when they don't understand. They're never going to understand. Nobody can understand my gifts either. Like, nobody would understand how the spirits would just come to me, how they would just talk to me, even the epha people. And I think you've been here for a while, Rain, so you might have seen it on Facebook when all those people were, like, attacking me. Like, you can't talk to Leba. I was like, go tell Leba he can't talk to me. Go tell them that shit. And these are people that have been babaloo owls for years, or so they say on the internet, that they've been doing this shit for 30 or 40 years, and they trying to come and check me. And I'm like, go check your spirit. That's what you do. And they would leave me alone. They would literally leave me alone. They weren't able to really combat what I was saying, because how the fuck you gonna tell me anything when he choosing to come to me? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I started being hated in the spiritual community on Facebook. When you have gifts, they hate you. That they're gonna act like you're gonna have people that really, really appreciate your gifts, but the other people that are supposed to be all powerful, mambos, warriors, sorcerers, witches, those people are gonna fucking hate you. Or they're gonna be forced into respecting you because you outrank them. You get what I'm saying? So they're gonna be forced into respecting you because they can hate you all they want to, but they better not throw no magic or energy your way because you outrank them. But if you are somebody who have high level gifts, I learned that very early on this public spiritual walk, because I've been on a spiritual journey my whole life, but this public spiritual journey since this shit started, that they're definitely going to come at you with everything that they have. Somebody literally said they was finna go tell their godparents on me. I said, go get your motherfucking daddy and your mama, bitch. Go get your daddy and your mama. That's what I said. Because they was like, I'm finna tell my godparents on you. They ain't my godparents, bitch. Go, what the fuck they gonna do to me? What is they gonna do to me? The fuck? I'm free-spirited, y'all. That's my religion. My religion is being free-spirited, loving people, being kind to people, doing the right thing by people, being honest. That's my religion. That's what I practice on a daily. Treating other people how I want to be treated, respecting people. That's my religion. Now, if you disrespect me, I'm a... He said, the Bible is the ultimate spell book. My granny used it much as such. Okay. As a spell book. That's why I still have a Bible, and I always will still have a Bible in my house. I'm always have me a Bible in my house because it is a spell book. It's magical. So even though I don't practice Christianity or any of that, I'm well versed in the scriptures, and I know how to use the scriptures. And it is a spell book. It becomes a spell book when you gain a better understanding of what it's saying. Then it becomes a spell book and not a rule book. Okay? He said, I'm going to be with you forever, sis. I have grown on my own as you taught me, and I'm tapping in on my own, but I'm truth gang for life. Gang, gang. Okay? I'm glad you're here with me, and I'm glad you're going to be here forever. Oh, I wanted to say that, too. I don't even know who you are, person, but you went in their comment section, and you're from Truth Game, because you obviously watch, but you never say anything because your name did not look familiar to me. But somebody went into Noah's comment section and was like, I've been following her for years. This lady speaks truth. And then they put the link to the channel. So I appreciate it. I love seeing Truth Gang, especially like I'm seeing y'all out here on these YouTube streets. Justice and for Alicia Smelly on these YouTube streets. Thank y'all. Okay. I don't even know who you are because I've never seen your profile ever. But whoever they was like, I have been following her for years and she is telling the truth. And I love y'all for that because I need y'all. I'm for real. And I'm just praying and I'm just being patient. And I'm going to try to figure out how I'll be able to put this in story form without talking this girl ear off for 3 days. You get what I'm saying? Because I've held all this stuff in, so it might seem like I talk fast and I'm like trying to get it all out because I've held a bunch of stuff in for a very, very long time, y'all. But I do want y'all to hear the story like sectionalized, compartmentalized. I don't know how to say that. He said, oh, you already read that, okay. He said, what's up? Marcus, I don't have any panties on. I do, but do y'all know what movie that was from? Marcus. I'm gonna give y'all a clue. It was Eartha Kitt that said that. Anyways, I'm not being nasty or nothing like that. It was literally a movie line. I just seen the name and then at that my brain went to the movie, okay? It's a movie with Eddie Murphy and Eartha Kitt in there, okay? Just not gonna tell you the name because I just want to see if y'all know what I'm talking about. She said, yes, yes, Kayla. Said, exactly. It'd be small little subtle things on these channels. And you'd be like, something ain't right. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Closing your chakras is like saying stop breathing when you go to sleep. That's what I was thinking. I was like, bitch, you trying to kill people? What you trying to do? Or you trying to trap them in the astral realm? And I'm not going to say the reader's name because I don't do that, but she ain't do nothing to me personally. I have discernment. And I was like, yeah, girl, And I feel like she knew what she was saying was wrong because her comment section was turned off. Like, so that nobody could say, no, that's not right. Don't do that. Like, her comment section was turned off, and she usually have her comment section on. But she turned it off for that particular video when she was telling people to close their chakras at night. I'm like, somebody ain't gonna wake up from that shit. You know? You say, why the fuck would you turn off your energy centers? Exactly. So I honor, my comments are slow. You say, I honor like a mother because she is my spiritual madre. Ashe. You talking about Santa Muerte. You said, hi, mama, you look beautiful. All right. It said, had a few, I can't really read that, but just says, had that happen a few times and be an intuitive nudge that it wasn't my message and only a temporary aversion, and then it had happened and it was legit and I don't need them in my energy. Exactly. You know? Said take accountability. Damn, I don't think about you still having to fight the demons of your original family too. Yeah. But you know what? I'm like I said, I'm not fighting. I've already fought it, and this is it, right? Because see, I'm the chosen one out of the situation. So this is how this is gonna go. I get to decide who gets to be a part of my family. Period. So I'm cutting everybody off but my mama. And that's that. I did my job. I found myself. I'm alive. I survived. And I'm just going to hug my mama. And I'm going to leave her where she at, too, to be honest. I'm not going to try to, be a part of her life or any of that, anything. I would love to have her in my life, but I know that she come with them. You get what I'm saying? With those family members. I know she come with them. So, I just want to hug her motherfucking ass. And then I'm good on everybody else because I just feel like if that's the type of family that I'm going to have to deal with, like I went from one toxic family dynamic, I don't want to go right into another one. That's just some more shit I'm going to have to deal with and heal from, okay? I had to heal from that family too. Like the shit that, like the cousin lying on me and all this other shit, them not telling the mother that I was lying. I had to heal from that shit too in order to keep going and move forward. You know what I'm saying? But I did have to fight the demons of their family too. And I feel like I broke the curses. And I get to select now who's going to be able to be a part of my bloodline for the rest of my days and acknowledged as someone that's a part of my bloodline. You know? And they don't get to have a say-so because it's me. So, and I'm definitely not going to be dealing with a few people that I've already met. Well, I met them over the phone and online. So if I've already met those people in my family, we won't be having a relationship. If I've had any communication with you already, we won't have a relationship. But I'll see you and you'll see me. And that's that. But we ain't gonna be having a relationship. You said common sense, you're a chosen one. Right. Said if a spirit was to come to you, he or she will. Spirit doesn't care about initiation. I feel like that too. They don't care about initiation. Spirit don't care about no initiation. Because some of that shit is just, like I said, it's just for show. It's just for show. For prestige. And I'm telling you, some of these people got big ass shrines, big ass motherfucking man giving certificates and shit. And the spirit that they have that shit for, are they supposed to be a priest or a priest for? Don't even fuck with them. Don't even fuck with them. But the spirits will allow them to build up karma. So this is how they'll get away with it for years and years and years and years and years. They'll allow them to build up karma. And then when the spirit comes to collect, the spirit really gonna be able to eat. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no, like, if you do one thing, disrespecting the spirits, they get to eat a crumb. You get what I'm saying? When it comes for them, like, whooping ass and shit like that. But if you get to go 30, 40 years deceiving they people and all this other shit. When they eat, they gonna get fooled. When they come to collect, they gonna get fooled. You get what I'm saying? So that's why sometimes spirit like let the shit go on for a long time. Said nope, it never went away. It heightened as I started accepting myself. I know that's right. You said, yep, exactly. My mother was not the worst, but still pretty traumatizing. And putting, you said, and down putting, okay. And everyone, literally everyone, keeps trying to convince me that cutting her out of my life is wrong. Fuck that shit. Okay. They don't care. Listen, this is gonna help you. I'm gonna help you out right here. You her daughter. That's your mama. You have respect for her as your mother. But does she have respect for you as her daughter? Do you hear what I'm saying? It's always going to be an equal give and take with me. I don't give a fuck who you is. That's also something that helped me cut these family members off real quick. Because they weren't looking at the fact, oh, that's my cousin. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh, that's my sister. I shouldn't be doing that. That's my daughter. I shouldn't be doing that. They weren't thinking that. So when it comes to them, I can't think that. I gotta think what they think about me. I gotta treat them how they treat me. Because see, the only person that's gonna be hurt is you, and they treat you like that because they feel like you're blood and you're not gonna go anywhere, and you're going to yearn for their affection and their attention. You get what I'm saying? But you're not gonna do that because fuck that. Either you're going to give me equal give and take, even if it's your mom, I don't care. Even if it's your mother, you're gonna give me equal give and take. That's what you're going to do. Especially if you're grown. You're always going to have a level of respect. Your mother is ranking. You're always going to have a level of respect for your mother because that's your mother, right? But your mother is not to abuse that. Because I'm your mama. I can do all this. No. See, I will cut you off and never talk to you again, lady. You'll never see me again. And that's how it needs to be. Until this person is able to treat you respectfully. Like you're a human being. Like you're not less than. And if they can't do that, then they have to go. Because who want to be miserable? You're just going to be depressed, sad, and wonder why your parents or your loved one is continuing to treat you this way. You're never going to fit in with this family or these people. You're never going to fit in with these people. And you're there to just be their doormat. That's what you're there for. And that's what I realized with that family that I was growing up with. And this was before I found out I was Alicia Smiley. That's why I was already gone from these people. Because that's how they treated me. Like shit. Nobody treated me like I really was their cousin, their sister, their auntie. Nobody. And that's how I knew that I needed to get the fuck away. Because I want better for myself. I want to be around people that love, honor, and respect me. Which should technically be your family. Technically. You get what I'm saying? But if it ain't coming from there, I've had people be kinder to me that aren't related to me, especially now because of my situation, but just strangers and people with different religions and belief systems too. You get what I'm saying? Be nicer to me than just this little criminal law enforcement, criminal family community. Leaving that place, getting to see all these other people will treat you so much kinder. They'll acknowledge how beautiful you are and creative you are and not tell you your idea is stupid. They will have admiration for you. But the same idea that you told somebody else in your family that you thought you could trust was like, girl, that shit ain't gonna motherfucking work. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. That'll never work. That's how they're gonna speak on you in your family. What's that saying? A prophet is not welcome in his own home or something like that. When you have that spiritual gift, the first place you're gonna get scrutinized and all that shit, scrutiny is in your town. By your family, in your home. How do you think black sheep exist? They make you the black sheep. You don't just be, they cast you out literally. They do it on purpose. I'm an advocate for living your best life. Those people are just your vessels. Do you understand? And that's why I'm not really, like I said, I'm not tripping. Before, I did not know, before I found out I was a missing child, that lady never treated me right. So because she didn't treat me right, it was easy for me to say, You're just my vessel. You was my spaceship, space whip for me to get to Earth, even though she's not. We know that now. You get what I'm saying? But that was in my mind. I was like, you was just a spaceship, space whip, bitch. You was just how I got to Earth. And that's how I was able to leave and not talk to her and all that other shit because she never treated me like nothing. You get what I'm saying? And in my mind, I was like, this is just how I got to Earth. It was just a womb space. I needed to get to Earth. I needed to get to the planet. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? You say, I hate when people tell me God told them something about me. I think it is a form of mind control. It's a form of abuse. It's a form of manipulation. They want to make you think that you know better than yourself, or they know God better than you. And that's not true. I'm going to tell you something. The only person or being that you can trust is yourself. Your Ori. I'm trying to tell you, even when it comes to spirits, and I deal with a lot of spirits, a lot, okay? Even when it comes to spirits, the only person that you can trust is yourself. That's it. Your Ori. That's it. You can trust your ancestors, angels, and guides, but you still have to be tested. So don't think that they ain't going to test you. You get what I'm saying? You ain't going to have to think for yourself and not depend on them to give you the answer. You know? And the only reason why you can trust your higher self, which is your Ori, the most powerful Orisha, yourself. Only reason why you can trust that one and that one only is because it's the keeper of your destiny. Nobody else is that. Nobody else is that. No other deity is that. You got to find Jesus. He's within you. His name ain't Jesus. Your Jesus is going to have a different name. Like my Jesus is Madre Omega Asha Vaishta. Asha, for short. That's my Jesus. Because that's the part of me that came and saved me. Delivered me. Preserved me, protected me. The keeper of my Ori guides my footsteps. Like every single step I take, my higher self. And your higher self, your Ori, can't steer you wrong. It can't steer you wrong. Because if the Ori steers you wrong, then it fails the soul's mission. It's you. It's you. It's you. And if your Ori tells you the wrong thing, then it fails the soul's mission. The only spirit, deity, that has that type of power, responsibility is your Ori, your keeper of your destiny. Not Papa Legba, not Ogun, not Oshun, not Oya, not Santissima Muerte. Nobody but your higher self. So my Christ-like energy is Madre Omega Asha Vaishta. That's my Christ-like energy. Y'all got to find y'all's. And that part of you is going to save you. You have to trust it because it's the only person that can get you out the matrix. I mean, Papa Legba can too, but you got to pass your test. You get what I'm saying? And you have to do what you have to do. But your Ori, okay, so if y'all new here, I'm going to explain it to y'all like I explained it to my tribe. The earth is a chessboard. The earth is a chessboard. It's a game. We're on it. The earth is a chessboard. You are the chess piece, okay? Your chess piece, which would make you the avatar on the chessboard. And your higher self is the hand that moves the chess piece. Okay? That's your Ori. And until the Ori takes the seat, the Ori is in another dimension, your higher self. So like a multiverse type of situation, because visualize what I just said. The earth is a chessboard. You are the chess piece. Your Ori is the hand that moves the chess piece, right? So that's you listening to that little voice that tells you to go left and all that. That little voice, that's your higher self, right? You listening to that, right? So until your Ori is able to take complete control of your vessel, which means it's sitting in the seat of your soul, is in another dimension. And then that's you listening to your intuition. And then when you have your spiritual awakenings until you fully get to the point where you're now a walking God, because the Ori has complete control. It has to do it from another dimension, okay? Like the fifth dimension or some shit, okay? It has to do it from another dimension. Your Ori is in control of you if you're listening, like the chess piece. The Ori can say, we're going this way. And then because you're the avatar, you can be like, nah, I'm going that way. That's the example that I was saying. Like if you go left and the spirit tells you to go left and then you go right. And then when you go right, you get in an accident. It's a police checkpoint. It's something bad happening down the right path, down, not the right path, but the right side of the path, right? Okay, so it's something bad happening down there, right? And then when you get down that path, when you should have went left and you went right, you say, something told me I should have went left. That's your higher self. It cannot steer you wrong unless you don't listen to you. And it can if you don't trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself and you don't listen to your higher self, then well, that's not a steering you wrong, because your higher, like I said, the higher self could say, you're going this way. And you could say, no, I'm not. I'm going this way. And y'all do it all the time, like those relationships. Like with y'all boyfriends and shit. I'm talking to my sisters now. Or that female, I don't know. Where spirit then told you to leave that person alone. And spirit is like, see, they cheated on you. We're going this way. And you're like, but your higher self like, no, bitch, we're going this way. You're like, no. That's what it is. You know? It said, maybe my comments are slow because I do be liking to talk in between. Because it helps me. This is how I be healing y'all too. You said I do questions. You said you do question everything, just like my narc husband said. My grandfather came to him and said, I said, no, sweetheart, my goons don't go through no man. They come to me first. Exactly. I belong to them. Like, what the fuck? That's somebody trying to use your ancestors against you. Because they'll do it. They'll do it. Especially if they're blood related. That's why a lot of your family members will do spell work on you and shit. Because they feel like they got the same ancestors as you do. But that's not true. You get what I'm saying? That's not true. Okay, because you can have one, if you got a different daddy, like say you got a different daddy than somebody, it depends on how your bloodline works. You might have the same mama, but you got a different daddy, so you got your daddy ancestors. You don't know who on their bloodline, or if y'all kin to each other, say y'all got the same daddy and different mamas. Y'all ancestors are not going to be the same. Y'all going to have some common ones. You get what I'm saying? But it ain't going to be everybody, you know? It says still look good. Thank you. Say yes, I was there. He said, hey, y'all, I hate when people put limits on spirits. You can't put no limit on no spirit. You can't put no limit on God. God is everything. God is in me. God is around me. God is everything. I'm telling you. Animals, trees, birds, bees, flowers, the wind, the rain. All of it. Rocks, dirt. It's all God. Greetings. Black God is in the building. He said, girl, believe I have experienced the hate and still untouchable. You be untouchable because you got the divine all over you. People don't understand that. Walk into your God-like power, I'm telling you. Walk into that. It's going to scare a lot of people. It really is. It's going to scare a lot of people, but it's also going to clear your path. People ain't going to be wanting to fuck. Like, they ain't going to want to fuck with you. Not fuck with you, like, in a bad way. Like, you know, like, they're going to want to be cool with you. You get what I'm saying? But they're not going to want to fuck with you, like, piss you off. You get what I'm saying? They're not going to want to do that because they're going to see that the divine don't play about you and the ancestors, angels, and guides don't play about you and you don't play about yourself. Okay? You said, shit, spirits be high after leaving my spot. Mine, too. I keep my room smoked out. He said, and I awaken late. There's no such thing as awakening late unless you're talking about you had an appointment this morning and you missed it. But as far as like spiritual awakening, there's no such thing. You can have a spiritual awakening at 67 years old if that's when but that was on your timeline to do it, you know? But I will tell you this, if you were supposed to have your spiritual awakening at like 20 and you didn't, you probably ain't gonna make it to 67. I'm just saying. The only way that would happen in that age is if that was when it was appointed for you to happen. You had to go through all that 60 years or whatever it was. But if you were supposed to wake up when you was like 20 and you ain't do it, you ain't gonna make it to 60 because spirit don't play. You become unuseful. Like if your Ori can't control, if the Ori can't take control of your body, you're a faulty make, model, avatar. Your avatar is faulty. So what'll happen is you'll die early. I ain't trying to scare nobody, but that's the truth. Because you're not doing what you were here to do. You have a purpose. God created you for a purpose, right? Just like in a factory. If you're created for a purpose in the factory, and then they test you, that's Papa Leba coming around, test you, make sure everything works, your dreams work, your visions work, everything work, okay? And nothing works because you're doing whatever the fuck you want to do. What do they do to that? Throw it away. It's trash. We can't use this. We can't sell it. We can't profit. We can't make any money. It's the same way with spirit. That's why the earth is the marketplace. And they harvest people from the earth. They harvest. They give you a certain time to wake up, and if your Ori ain't got control over you and you still ain't listening to your higher self and ain't nothing that your higher self can do, you'll become possessed. You'll end up with mental problems, all type of shit. Reprobate mind. All because you didn't answer your awakening. So I don't think you would make it to 60 if you didn't wake up when you were supposed to, if you were supposed to do it when you were younger. Escape with no scrapes. Hashtag escape with no scrapes. You said, damn, you can't talk to Leba. Me, no, you can't talk to Leba because he's exactly right. That's how I feel. Every time somebody try to tell me I can't do this or it don't work like that, you need to tell the spirits it don't work like that. And my magic is very powerful. Every time I've ever even done any type of ritual or anything, it was guided by them. There was no books, there was no nothing involved. And it was guided by them, and that shit worked. I saved my life doing magic. Because they were doing car accident spells. It's all on this channel. Y'all have to look back for it. And that's hella years ago. But y'all have to look back for it, but it's on this channel. Not the ritual, because I don't do ritual work on camera. I don't do that. But I do like group healing pots and stuff like that on camera. But like ritual work, I don't do none of that shit on camera. No, we don't do that on camera. It said Anubis, my guy. Justice for Orisha Smiley. I love Anubis. Said we love you too. You said, well, I found you from the hashtag Justice for Orisha Smiley channel. Oh, you probably just clicked the hashtag. That's how you found the channel. Because I clicked it. I clicked it from Noah's video. Because somebody had put my link to my channel in there. It was like Justice for Orisha Smiley too. So I clicked it, and it brings you to a page. That's not my page. It's just a hashtag, and it brings up, I guess it's everything that has something to do with Orisha Smiley. You know, I commented, and that person was like, so the person in the comment section, and I hope you see this, because it was off of the second video, that's not Noah's video that we looked at yesterday. He was talking to the person that made it. I don't remember his name, but the person that made that video was talking to the person in the comment section, talking about, can he get the video of the updates of the missing child or whatever? Because that girl, I Am Perfect, who has just not been seen on this channel since Angel, doing some angel spirit work over there behind the scenes in the YouTube streets, apparently went on there and commented about me. And then he told her to like send the stuff, right? And then when I commented on his video, he left all my hashtags up at the comment when I said they did not give me a loving family. He took that down because he was like, I hope they gave her a loving family. No, I need the world to know. They did not give me a loving family. I left the link in the hashtags. And then he was like telling the girl to inbox him. So he left his email and stuff out there. So I inboxed him. You get what I'm saying? So I inboxed him. And the motherfucker didn't answer. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, why do y'all make videos about people? I guess y'all think they did. I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know. But I'm not. Do you get what I'm saying? But the people that made videos about me, I'm reaching out like, hold up. Let's get you an update since you cared so much to make a YouTube video about the situation and nobody has responded. I got to get my coordinates, y'all, because I feel like questions will probably be a better form of how I can get my story out because I feel like that's the best way to do it. I don't know. Because I don't like to miss stuff and I don't like to hop around, but Justice for Orisha Smiley 2024. I love you too. Truth gang, gang, gang. Hashtag tribe vibes. Hashtag Justice for Orisha Smiley 2024. You said, hey, boomerang. That's what I'm talking about. Marcus. That's funny. That was hellas ago though. Hellas ago. Said, do you mind if I post Justice for Baby Smiley on my reading sometimes? I just want my tribe to acknowledge the cost. Hell yeah. Post it. Post it. That's fine. But I'm going to need you to post it Justice for Orisha Smiley, though. Not Baby Smiley. I'm going to need you to post it Justice for Orisha Smiley. If you're going to do it on your readings, please post it like Justice for Orisha Smiley 2024. Because you like the only one that really call me that, like Baby Smiley, right? So that's not really going to hit the algorithm like the other one is. And that's the only reason. I don't mind you typing it Justice for Baby Smiley here. Because that's me. But for the world, could you type it just for Alicia Smiley 2024 so that it can hit the algorithm? And then, you know, you could put Truth Gang on it. You've been in Truth Gang for a long time. Okay, you can hashtag Truth Gang. I don't care. And I was doing your readings. Yeah, I was doing your readings for years. So yeah, you good. This thing ain't even lit. That's why I'm hitting my vape. You said, damn, I just said what you said. I get to decide who's a part of my family. And if I'm completely transparent, I don't want none of them. Like, the motherfucker's right, okay? It's like me where I'm at or where I'm going. You don't want them around you. Right. So listen, I'm with you on that. I was totally contented with being by myself. And that's a sign of abuse too. Okay, like people need to pay attention to that. I was totally contented with being by myself. If y'all see how quick I left that family, well, Tribe seen how quick I left that family. But do y'all see how quick I left that family? Like, it was not a second thought. It was not a nothing. It was like nothing to like for me to be like, oh, hell no. Do y'all see how quickly I left that fucking family? I don't miss nobody. I don't miss not one person. And I've been gone for them for a very long time. I'm talking about way before any of this happened. Like I said, I was gone for 6 years before any of this even happened. And then it's been 2 years since that happened. But I was gone from them for a very long time already. You get what I'm saying? So I was already contented. Because they never showed me love. They never treated me right. They never respected me. I was not like, but I loved you. I was like, I knew it. I swear to y'all, go back and watch the videos. My tribe know. But when I found out, I was like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Because there was no love there. There was no protection. Nobody stood up for me. Like I said, there was nobody that was like, that's my mama. That's my sister. That's my cousin. That's my daughter. Like, nobody was ever like that. I was like always like having to duke it up by myself, period. Okay? Against the world. Me against the world. The little girl against the world. You know? But I won't want them around. You said shit has been challenging, but I literally decided that me and my higher self only wants to move forward with me and my children only. I know that's right. You said if I'm being completely transparent, one of my kids can go. There's a such thing as karmic kids. We talked about that on this channel too. There is a such thing as karmic children. Not just karmic soulmates, karmic twin flames. You can have some karmic kids if you lay with the wrong person. I got some. Guilty. I have some. And mine's getting cut off from the bloodline. And I said that on this channel. I'm cutting them off from the bloodline because I have a daughter that, my oldest daughter, she was manipulated, but she was manipulated to the extent that she was helping them set me up to be killed. So we can't get over that. She was doing that before she found out I was Alicia Smiley. You get what I'm saying? But she did find out that I was Alicia Smiley, but I'm just saying, like, we can't ever mend that. Because there's nothing that would make me harm someone that I thought was my mother for money. Nothing. I don't. One of them has special needs, but they're identical twins, right? So one of them has special needs, and they're identical twins. And Spirit really told me, because I don't want to punish her for what her fucking sister did. You get what I'm saying? Because she's not in her right mind, and I'm not saying that she's like, she really has. My daughter has brain injuries. You get what I'm saying? She's not who she was. You know, she's smart. I'm gonna say that, but she isn't who her mind isn't what it would have been if she hadn't went through that stuff, right? So Spirit just told me to go through with this, so let's just smell this shit, go through with this, and then we'll loop back around to that. Like Spirit was like, we're gonna figure that out later. So I'm like, I'm cutting this one off definitely. Because she is in her right mind, and she do know better. She does know right from wrong. And I ain't never done nothing to her but be nice and kind. Every time she called me, I give her money. Like, I never missed her birthday, like holidays, like what? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, okay. But they were buying her stuff. And like I was telling y'all, they was buying her, like manipulating her with money and all this other stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we can't come back from that. So she getting cut off. It just is what it is. And there's a reason why. I'm going to say this too on camera. There's another reason why too. Because when she turned 18, she was calling me, complaining. That's all she used to do. Call and complain about the kidnapper mother. And I would tell her, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't like her. You know how I feel about this lady. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Just before I knew she wasn't my mother. That's just because of the way she tried. She's doing this to me. And I'm telling you, you 18, you can come with me. And I didn't even know I was Alicia Smiley. And this just fucking happened. I'm telling you, I was like, you 18 now, daughter. You can come with me. You can do that. Like, come on. You want to come with mama? I had my own house, my own car, everything. I was in a 100-year-old house when I offered for them to come. It was that the same time the lady who made the false police report on me, right? I said, you just come with me. There ain't shit she can do. Just, you want me to pick you up? Yeah, but I'm going to have to meet you at the corner because I ain't going to her house. She liked to call the police for no reason. She likes to, they abuse their power. You get what I'm saying? So, she didn't come. That's our mama. And I'm not changing her birth certificate to say Alicia Smiley neither. I'm not. And the spirit's going to talk to me about the other one. They said that my other baby, because it's too emotional for me to deal with, I gave it to the spirit. The spirit said, when the time comes, we're going to tell you what to do with that. And I'm just going to hold on to that. And I don't blame that baby for nothing. But they are identical twins, and they kind of like, they're together. But not, I don't know. So, the other one, she gone. She gone. For real, for real. And that's the one that looks like this. That the one that I'm saying I have to cut off is the one that she really looked like me. She looks exactly like this. That I told y'all when I seen this flyer, I seen my daughter. I seen my oldest daughter first, but then I was like, wait a minute, that's me. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because she my baby, so it could be her. The years didn't match up, you know? It said, if someone embraces and upholds abuse of any kind or enablers and run far away from these people, I'm with you on that. Any type of abuse. If y'all need to know how to get out of an abusive situation, hit me up. Email or something like that. You can text the business line if it's for real or something like that. If it's for real. And I'm going to know if it's for real because I discern. I do. But if you need to know, I am the queen. I'm telling you, I am the queen of getting away. I am the fucking queen of escaping. Especially death situations where motherfuckers is abusing me and I will get you out of there if you follow instructions and you can control your emotions and you can play your role. Then I can get you out safely. Straight up. Because that's important. Playing your role. When you're in a life-threatening situation, play your motherfucking role so you can get out of it alive. Even if a nigga beating your ass, if a nigga say, I'm kill you, then you need to be making your escape plan, my sister. You need to be making your route. And you need to do it silently. And you still need to be cooking dinner. And you don't need to be like, fuck you, nigga. If he beating your ass, don't do that. Don't do that. Shut up, bitch. Go cook some dinner. And then when you go lay down at night, when he laying down in the bed, you laying down in the bed, start thinking in your mind about how you finna get the fuck up out of that motherfucker. And don't say, oh, I can't leave. Do he gotta go to work? Get your ass up before 3 a.m., 4 a.m., get out the house. Pack you in your kids' bags. When he go to work, put the bag outside somewhere. Put the dinner on the table and shit. Don't hurt him, y'all. Just put the dinner on the table and shit like everybody. Everything regular. So you don't know. So you don't, get shot or murdered because people be doing that shit too. Because you want to leave and move on and better yourself and get better for yourself. You know? I said, yeah, my mom go talk to my abusive ex after I did not want anything to do with him. Like, why you care to check on him after he broke my heart? See, that right there is a sign. There's no way that a mother is going to be doing that, especially after you hurt her baby, whether it's a son or a daughter, any type of mother. If you hurt her baby, I don't give a fuck who you is, bitch. I don't care how many kids you got with her, him. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you're a real mother and you love your child, that's how I knew that lady was my mama too. I'm trying to tell you. It was little things like that. That's how I knew she was my mama too. Because when I became a mother, it was just like certain things were just in me that she never showed me. Or like, it was just certain things like the love that I have for my children, the care that I have for my children. Certain things were just in me that she never gave to me. Do you know I used to tell this lady I love you all my life? I used to tell this lady I love you. I'd be like, I love you, mommy. And she'd be like, okay, Edie. I swear to God, to me, myself, that she would just be like, okay. That's what she would say to me. She never told me she loved me. Not one time. I suppose it's because she didn't, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Justice for Alicia Smiley. Shout out to the My Squad of Truth. Okay. LH in the building. He said, made me look at my mom different. I don't talk to her. I'm sorry. I feel like my lips is crusty because I've been talking for like an hour. Hold on. Let me get some water. Okay. It made me look at my mom different. I don't talk to her like that anymore. She has no loyalty, but I feel like I'm tripping. That could just be her pulling back on your energy, because right before I found out all of this shit about my situation, literally my kidnapper sisters came over to my house and was like, we think something's wrong with her. You need to forgive her before it's too late. Like, you know, like it's the people with like, they will try to pull at your heartstrings on your energy. Keep in mind how they treated you. Okay, they can say, even if they did say that they loved you, if they don't treat you like they love you, then that is an issue. That's an issue. Because it makes you feel that you're unworthy or you're never going to be good enough, especially if it's like a parent or someone. You get what I'm saying? That's like disregarding you and mistreating you and not listening to you and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. Me personally, I ain't having that shit. Bitch, you don't love me. Fuck you. I'm out. And I'm for real. And I'm not disrespecting my elders, because I have mad respect for my elders. I wouldn't be able to deal with these spirits if I didn't respect my elders, because these are elder spirits. You hear what I'm saying? But I respect elders that deserve respect. Otherwise, they'll just be children in adults' bodies. Their souls are unmatured. They're unhealed. They have not done the spiritual work. And they're fucked up, and they raised you. And now you fucked up because they raised you. It's their fucking fault. Straight up. And we're not sitting here and say blame your parents, because if I was sitting here blaming those people, I would have never been able to heal myself. Because you take responsibility for what you need to take responsibility for, and if you're completely innocent, then you let everything go. You didn't do shit wrong. You're the child. Unless you was just a fucking tyrant or something, you know? I said facts is falling on you. I said your higher self, Kaylani L. DeV. I don't know how to say that. DeV. DeV, right? Justice for Baby Smiley. You said, LOL, I fucks with you. You said, I know I'm the one with my higher self. You said, I'm driving one day to get offerings for my spirits and talking to myself about where I should go. And my hand moved, but not me, to put my left turn signal on to go to a store. And I said, why am I going this way? I need to go home. Or you said, I need to go here. Okay. He said, then I stopped and realized it was spirits wanting me to go that way, so I did. I shame. He said, yes, facts. 10:44. He said, I know. I'm reading all slow and shit. It's because this light's all in my eyes. I know. Okay. Anyways, I know that my higher self spirit was telling me where to go and what store I went to. I found exactly what I needed. That's probably when you was finna get that liquor bottle, wasn't it? He said, my higher self been telling me for years to drop the whole family. Drop their ass. For real. I'm not even playing. He said, I'm talking about fully estranged and not even speak in public, but I'll talk to someone for a second opinion, and then I realize that the bitches I asked be in the matrix themselves. Yeah. That's why you just gotta listen to your higher self and go with that. You just gotta listen to your higher self and go with that, for real, for real. I enjoy being alone better than being around those people. I'm telling you, I don't miss nobody. I don't miss nobody, and that should say something. Something. I had love for like a couple people over there on my kidnapper side, but not enough to ever go back. I feel like the one that I do love can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can feel it. But they also know that they'll never talk to me again, and they'll never see me again. They will never see me again unless it's on TV. But It's a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we're going to do. We're going to start new, and we're going to trust our spirits. You're going to find your soul tribe, and that's what I've been holding out for, finding my soul tribe. The people, our souls journey together. You get what I'm saying? Like, we on our own because it's an individual walk, but we are able to edify each other and get to where we need to be in our spiritual reality, in our physical reality, in our everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to be my family. I've been saying for years that Truth Gang really is my family. And I appreciate them because they be kicking them trolls out of here so fast, like they guarding the territory. This is our home, okay? And straight up. And this been my family for a few years, Truth Gang. And I like it because we be kicking them trolls out of here. And, you know, we learn over here. And I don't expect people to follow me or none of that or any of that. I want y'all to do your own research. I want y'all to connect with y'all destinies, connect with y'all higher selves, and y'all won't even need me no more. And that's the goal. You know what I'm saying? You could, you know, we could still be family like Kay was talking about. But the truth of the matter is, like, the readings and all that stuff, like, once you connect it to your spirit, you don't need that shit. You don't need no reading. Fuck you need a reading for? What your intuition said is what it said. What your spirit team said is what they said. That's what they said. The fuck you need a reading for? I do readings, and I'm telling you that. Like, what do you need it for? That was your reading. That was your spiritual guidance. The message that you received. That was the guidance. That was it. You know? And that's also the middleman, because you said you realized everybody that you was asking was already was still in the matrix. That's what I'm talking about. The middleman between you and the divine spirit. You said your higher self was telling you, and then, like, you know, spirit was like, and he was like, let me think a second thing. And then spirit was like, let me see. And he was like, you know what, go this way. Right? You know? But that's the beauty of it, though, because you do get to learn and you get to see, and it's like an awakening. You said, I realized they were in the matrix too. He was probably like, yeah, damn it. Everybody I ask about this is saying the dumbass shit that I don't want to hear. Like, you get what I'm saying? All right. Got that troll right up out of here before I could even see it. He says, so are you going to DNA your biological mother? If she will test me, that would be my wish. That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. That's what I've been fighting for this whole time. So absolutely, if they want to test to mine, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down for it. Because I just want this to be over. And that's who they wanted to biologically test. So when I got in contact, well, I didn't get in contact with them, but the sisters and them, the nephew, he contacted me, and then we were contacting each other. Let me make sure I word my shit right. Okay, we were contacting each other when we were in contact. I did bring up the talk show host because the talk show host came up 2 years before that because I was going to bring the mother on there, the kidnapper mother, and I knew she wasn't going to go when she ghosted me. When I asked her for a DNA test, because that's what I was going to bring up. Well, I want to take, I would need you to go on this talk show, but we never got that far because she just stopped replying after I said I want a DNA test, right? So with the talk show situation, they were going to be willing to test just the sister. And that's how the talk show host got their information, because she gave it to me to give to the talk show host. That's why I told y'all in part 3, it's important to pause and read. You know what I'm saying? Because that really happened, right? And then she talked to the talk show host, my sister talked to the talk show host and told the talk show host that my mother was still alive. So with the sibling DNA, it was 3 to 5 days or something like that. 3 to 5 days. And then when she told her that the mother was alive, the talk show host was like, well, it just only makes more sense for us to test the mother. And that's when they decided that they weren't going to tell her that I was alive. That's when everything changed, because the sister was just going to do it behind the mother's back without her knowing, just to see, I guess, if I was really her before they tell the mother. You get what I'm saying? And the talk show host was like, well, we're not going to do it if the mother is alive. And you know what I'm saying? She's right here. We want to test directly the mother and not the sibling test anymore. And we would have got the results back in 2 days. And this is the thing. For forensics, Atlanta Police Department lied and said it was going to take 6 months. Then when I called the crime lab, they said that shit takes like years, right? They said it takes like years, right? Why is it that Ancestry can take 6 weeks, any talk show host, and it be valid, and you can use it in court, right? You can use it in court. Why on a talk show host is that quick to get fucking DNA? But the forensics is taking all this motherfucking time. And it still be accurate. Like, people get on child support for going on talk shows and getting DNA tests. They can take that to a court system. Like, you get what I'm saying? They can take that evidence. That's why they be like, give me the paper, Maury. Yeah. Because they finna take that shit to the courthouse and get some paperwork. Because it's real like that, right? So how is it that they can do that fast? And Ancestry has technology that can match people like in 6 weeks. Why is it that DNA takes years? I don't understand that. But I was trying to get it done as quick as possible because of the situation that I'm in. And y'all can say that's selfish or whatnot, but people have been trying to kill me to cover this up. People have been trying to kill me to cover this up. So that's why I've been trying to like get it done as soon as possible. And I've been adamant. I've been spending money to get this shit taken care of. But unfortunately, I'm doing this by myself in the midst of corrupt police officers and members of society, lawyers, judges, all of this corrupt people. You get what I'm saying? That's why I wanted the family to give me a private DNA test. They weren't trying to hear me when I'm telling them who took me. Like, it's like, why wouldn't you listen to who I'm saying took me, who I'm saying did it? You know? So if she would be willing to test me, we can do it tomorrow. And all of it can be over. And then people can go to jail and hell. And I can go somewhere and be happy. I can hug her. I can tell her I'm okay and be all right. And I can go on about my life. Because the example that the family gave me, I don't want no parts. I'm telling you. I don't want no parts of those people. And I wouldn't want my children around them either. I'm just going to be honest. Because, I mean, look what happened to me. It said because they fake and phony and don't really be meaning you well. If he did, he would have responded to you and not deleted your comment. Exactly. You talking about the person that made the videos about me? Exactly. They probably was just making videos for views or something or whatever. He didn't delete the Justice for Alicia Smiley hashtags because I went to every comment and every reply to every comment and replied to every reply of every comment, Justice for Alicia Smiley. I didn't say all I said to him because they weren't the ones who made the videos. But the people that were commenting, every comment and every reply to every comment, I put hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024 so they can click it and get on over here to Truth Gang. You know what I'm saying? But that's why he did that. You say I always had to protect myself, raise their hands. I don't know why. Okay, I just highlighted something on accident and it says like it's making a separate video of what I just said. It's because I touched my screen and I pushed something. So that part's going to be highlighted and it's probably going to be playing on YouTube somewhere. Okay. You said, so I'm confused by your story because what the fuck was the point in stealing you if she was going to treat you like a burden? Okay, so the person that stole me, hold on. I gotta pee. Now I really do have to pee. But I'm gonna explain that for you. Don't go nowhere. Please don't go nowhere because I want y'all to hear this. Okay. It ain't gonna take me that long. I just gotta pee, wash my hands, come on back. And I got paper towels right here. So I don't even gotta find nothing to dry my hands with. Okay. If you ask why them paper towels is right there, it's because of this. Because I don't like to hit vapes without a filter. All right, let me go pee. I'm gonna be right back. And I'm finna explain that. I'll keep your comment right there. on, little kitty, come on. All right, child, I'm back. All right, so you said why? You said, why the fuck was the point? What the fuck was the point of stealing you if she was gonna treat you like a burden? Okay, so the person who kidnapped me did not treat me like a burden because she did not raise me. I was not at Carla Rogers' house. I was there because she was my auntie, but I didn't live there with her, the person who actually kidnapped me. I lived with Marion Williams, which is supposed to be her sister, you know? And she is the one that's the abusive cocaine head, registered nurse, fucking child abuser, okay? She's the one who mistreated me. But the point of kidnapping me was for a sex ring, a child trafficking ring, a human trafficking ring. Okay, they sell children, they import children, they take them across state lines, and some of them go to like prostitution, sex rings, and stuff like that. Other ones are getting adopted off to families. I believe I was like, well, not adopted off, but they have fake adoptions. You better stop, little kitty, before you get beat up. They have like fake adoptions where they get the false paperwork and all that other shit. You get what I'm saying? And then they raise them and they give them a somewhat decent life, or that's what they're supposed to do because they want to look normal. You get what I'm saying? Give them a somewhat decent life. And then they take out life insurance policies on them when they first get them. And they already plan on when they're going to die and when they're going to kill them and when they're going to cash out on this particular child's death. That's why they kidnap me. Because that's what they do. Okay? So the sex trafficking ring, human trafficking ring, is full of law enforcement, Hollywood people, and elite people of society. Like families that are so-called rich. But that's how they're rich, because they get these kids and they know that they're going to kill the child eventually or have them killed, but they have the life insurance policies on them. And then they die them off. They kill them off like as if they were their son or their daughter underneath a whole nother identity, like they were planning to do me, you know? So that's why they kidnap me, for money and for sexual purposes. Okay? But I wasn't slutted out. I just want to make that clear. I was molested by the family. Like, they didn't, you know what I'm saying? And they did take me places. Girl, what are you doing? I'm sorry, my cat's right there. And they did, like, take me places. Like, I talked about those, like, silent auction places and stuff like that. So they had me in a lot of stuff. Like, I used to be, like, tap dancing and performing, like, a lot of places, like, on river boats and stuff like that, ballerina, all of that shit. And it would be, like, rich people in the audience, like, on the movie Get Out, where it's, like, a silent auction. You get what I'm saying? But really, it looks like there's, like, a play going on. Or that's the entertainment on the cruise ship. You get what I'm saying? And that type of shit. So how I feel you. I'm new here, and I thank you for sharing your life with us. I dropped my whole family. My mom treated me like nothing. You said 3 older siblings. I'm the youngest. Different dad. Thank you. Ashe. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by, Truth Gang. And say, yeah, that's another reason why I stopped following my reader that I love, because I already knew the answer. You know? But I mean, you can develop a family, a tribe with your reader, but that doesn't mean like they still have to be your reader. You know? That don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? But you can still be their soul sister, soul brother, and y'all have a community and they're still cool and y'all still learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? But, you'll be able to tap in yourself. And anybody that tries to be a middleman between you and your spirituality doesn't want you to reach your highest level, or they want to have control over it. They'll even tell you you're not ready for certain things. Or like, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. But your divine spirit, you heard clearly, your spirit just told you to do that. They gave you the instructions on what you should have did, but what you shouldn't have did was ask somebody else about it. Tell somebody else about it. You should have just did what they told you to do, and now their energy's on what the spirit was telling you to do, and now it's all fucked up. You know? You say you're a strong woman. I know you would get that test done, sis. I want to do it. I can't wait. Like, that's my desire. That's my heart's desire. And I don't want nothing but peace, y'all. I promise you. I don't want nothing but peace. I want to go somewhere far away from everybody. I'm still be online, y'all, but just far away. And you know, I'm already far away from them, but I mean further away, out America away. You know what I'm saying? I want to go away and live my best life. Go, you know, go find me some young chocolate island nigga. I don't know. I'm just saying I want to go live my best life. That's what I want to go do. And that's it. And I'm gonna be transparent about this and open about this. Oh, I want to write those movies though, and I want all my like dreams to come true. I want that to happen. I want to write those movies. I want to do my stage play. Like, I definitely want to do that because I've always liked theater and musicals and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to write my screenplay about my life and about like my spiritual experiences and shit like that, because I've got music and my music is kind of like, oh, it's spiritual, but it could be like a little dark sometimes too, but it's positive dark, like it's like righteous anger type stuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's dope. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? And I want to do that. And I want to do my art somewhere by myself. I'm probably going to be in the woods by myself with a bunch of animals, because I like animals and I talk to them. So I would rather just be with the animals because they're nice. For real, for real. You say it right. Justice for Alicia Smiley. Justice for Alicia Smiley now. Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley. Do me a favor, Fent 2024. Can you, next time when you type that, thank you so much for typing that. Can you put that all together, squeeze it all together, no spaces, and put a hashtag right before it, so it hits the algorithm for me, and it would be greatly appreciated. It said, damn, it's crazy because I've heard of a few stories very similar about these trafficking rings. Yeah. So you deserve to know who you come from. This shit is crazy. We got to protect those kids. For real, for real. I'm in tears. I feel like I deserve that too. And I appreciate, like, for real, like, the compassion, because I'm telling you, people have lacked compassion. People have blamed me for this situation. Like, I don't even really know what to say about that, but do protect y'all children. Definitely protect y'all children. Because what happened to me, I don't think that anybody should have had to experience that. I don't think I should have had to experience it. After experiencing all the abuse and stuff that I went through, then it was like a smack in the face to have the family find me and then treat me like that. I was like, whoa, like that was even more traumatizing. Like they re-traumatized me. Like I was like, you know what, bitch, you don't need a family at all, bitch. You just don't need one. You got one. Spirits is with you. The spirits is with you, girl. That's what I was telling myself. Like, you don't need these motherfuckers. That's why in that 3rd-part video, I said I blocked them, because I did. I blocked them. The sisters and the cousin and everybody. Well, the cousin ended up blocking me first because I went back to her page, and that's how the text message that I call it, like, text message of truth or something. I don't know. I have to be dramatic when I make my videos or whatever, but I don't know what I called it, but it was like the honesty text. That's what I called it, the honesty text. Okay. Because I knew that they were bullshitting about giving me the DNA. But I would love to have that. That's all I can really say. I would love to have that DNA done, and I would love to hug that lady and let her know it's okay. And then, like I said, just go on about my life so I don't have to worry about those people on that side of the family, and they ain't got to worry about me, you know? And I feel like that too, like with the sisters, we was in Truth Gang, and I was telling the whole tribe. I first called one Truth Gang member, wink, wink. I called one Truth Gang member and just told her what had happened about them telling me that they weren't going to tell her that I was alive. And then when I finally told the motherfucking tribe what happened, they were kind of upset with the sisters too. You know what I'm saying? They was upset with the sisters too, and they didn't even really understand. We don't even understand why they did that, but because they did that, would y'all have a relationship with them after that? Would y'all? Like, if it was you, would y'all have a relationship with them after that? I can't. I can't. Look at this, y'all. I ain't turned to the side, and my forehead is covered up, but I can whip out that forehead right quick and make it real big for you. Okay? I'm not smiling, but, you know, look at the cheekbones. eyes. Look at my eyebrows. I don't even arch them because it's the same growth pattern. You see how they looking crazy? It's the same exact growth pattern. Same exact nose. Look at the nose. Same exact nose. Same exact. You see her lip line? Well, this thing is, let me see. There we go. You see the lip line is very distinctive. My line is like right there. It's very distinctive. You know? Everything. And my hair is curly. It's just locked up. But I do have curly hair. If y'all can see. It's kind of gray. But it's curly. Big forehead gang. Big forehead gang gang. But yeah. It's curly. And I have all the identifying marks too. So like. It just is what it is. You said, yep, I got to move in silence when it comes to spirit. That's what I be doing. Nobody know nothing. Nobody know nothing. Because I learned that, like, every time I tested it one day, like, I just came on here and was like, oh, I'm having a good day, just to see if, like, negative energy would come to me. And sure enough, it did. I'm going to fix my scarf now. I don't want my forehead all out. And sure enough, it did come to me. I was like, oh, okay. They just want to see if I'm having a bad day. So then I was like, every time you get on camera, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're in a good energy so that they can't feed off of that. Now it's all fucked up. Now it's all fucked up. You know how you be having your scarf laying all flat and good, just around the edges. See, it's not flat and good around the edges no more. Whatever, y'all. But yeah, move in silence when it comes to spirit, man. I'm here though. I'm gonna smoke the rest of my joint and then I'm gonna get off here. I guess I'm gonna go to work. Which just consists on me turning this camera off and turning on another one. Straight up. I don't really have to work today. Because I've been doing really good for like, I don't like this. It just look all weird. Like, I just gotta push it up now. Now I just gotta have my forehead hanging out. I just gotta push it up. Let me see. There we go. We can just. Where the other one at? Oh, they gotta be took. See, I done fucked the whole shit up. Y'all know how these little silk scarves be. Once you move them, you lose them. All right, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. But anyways, thank y'all for joining me this morning and smoking with me and letting me talk about that comment and coming out here with y'all and chilling with me. It does give me healing to be able to speak about it and to be able to get this stuff outside of me because it has been 40 years and it's a lot of stuff. And that's why I said it's hard for me to just like compile it into a single timeline. All the things that happened to me, it's hard for me to compile that shit into a single timeline. I know y'all got lives and it's Monday. And y'all like, bitch, we got jobs. I got a job too, but it's not like y'all job, so I ain't gonna keep y'all. But I learned that everybody ain't always doing what you think you're doing. And I think that's why I made a lot of money this month. But it's for next month. You know what I'm saying? I think I made a lot of money this month because I stopped thinking around the first, everybody's paying rent because that's not everybody's reality. Everybody got to pay rent on the first. I don't like this, but it is what it is. Everybody has to pay rent on the first. And I stopped thinking like that because everybody doesn't have to pay rent on the first. So when the first would roll around, I would be like, I guess my reading is going to be slow because, you know, people do have rent. People have their car notes that's coming up. They got bills that's coming up. And when I stopped thinking like people have that shit going on, people start coming around that time. Like my business, like it never stopped. You know what I'm saying? It didn't slow down. I'm probably going to have to take this down, y'all, because I don't like how this is looking. Yeah, this ponytail. Oh, it's up in here, y'all. All right, hold on, y'all. Because it was a sloppy buying, y'all, so. All right, we getting somewhere. I shouldn't have moved my scarf, y'all, because if I want to move my scarf, then this wouldn't be an issue. They said, yeah, but when you have been hated on for so long, you be seeking for anybody to be genuine with you, happy for you, but they never are. Shit, I don't be giving a fuck. I be happy for myself. I threw myself a birthday party in my house on October 7th. Like, I don't got no friends. I don't got no family or any of that shit. I'm saying, girl, this thing is like this. That's why I be trying to keep my hair up, y'all, because it's too much. Not too much. I need more. I need more hair. It's not too much. This how I comb my hair, y'all. This how I brush my hair. It's my comb. I need a little water. I just need a little water. A little water. I ain't never heard nobody. All right, now I'm content. Did y'all see that orb? Now I'm contented. Now I don't feel like I look crazy. But it'll be up because I can't sleep with it down because then my neck will hurt when I wake up. And I don't like that. So, are you saying your thoughts control reality? Because it does. Yeah, definitely. Even with the situation, even with this kidnapping situation, I really had to think positively to even get this far because I knew what I was up against. And what I'm up against is nothing to fuck. Like in the 3-dimensional world, it would make somebody give up. Like crooked officials, judges, lawyers, doctors, police officers. Like, ain't nobody trying to fuck with that shit. But I had to control my thoughts concerning that and think that the divine infinite all is more powerful than all these people. No matter what position they are in, the divine infinite all outranks them all. You know? Based on the fact that I know my truth too. You know what I'm saying? I know that this is me to give me the drive or whatever. But the positive thoughts is everything. And the positive thoughts was that these people shall get what they deserve. An eye for an eye. I'm going to tell you how powerful words are. I think before I found out that I was Alicia Smiley, I knew something, like I said, I knew something was up, and I was really upset. And I was in my room when I was talking to the divine infinite all, and I was asking the divine infinite all, like, to show me what the fuck is going on. I said the words, "Let there be light." I used those exact words, and this is like the result later. All of this shit. I literally was fed up, and I was like, "Show me what the fuck this is. Like, show me what's going on." And I said, "Let there be light." Because that's the only thing that I could think of in my mind to say at that point, because I was so frustrated I had no words, and I need to see what you're trying to show me here. Because shit's getting real. Down here in the earth realm, Jesus, shit's getting real. Said you better think positive. That's right. You said the day you do that B-Day party is the day after your mama B-Day. Damn it. My mama's B-Day is that day? Do you know me, Marcus? You know me? You know my mama? You better come get me, Marcus. If you know my mama's birthday, then you know that I look like her, right? I know she's an older lady, but you know that, look at my cheekbones, look at my chin, look at my face. Marcus. Is you related to me, Marcus? Oh, say, no, your mama's birthday. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm like, you know my mama? You know my mama. Don't be just watching online. Okay. And that's how I'll talk to those family members, because this is me. Ta-da! It's me. I know I'm a lot to deal with, I guess. I'm not really, though. I just keep it real. I'm a lot to deal with if you're not honest. I'm a lot to deal with if you're somebody who's not a good person. I'm a lot to deal with if you're sneaky, because I like to call shit out and I like to speak truth, and you ain't finna get shit off on me. So I'm a lot to deal with in that aspect. I speak truth, you know? You said I'm that island chocolate nigga you was talking about. Oh, really? Okay, Marcus, we gonna see what the Lord has done. What island you from? Marcus. Let me guess. I don't want to guess, because that's gonna require me to be psychic. And that's what I do all day. So sometimes I just don't want to have to tap in. And this is like why I'm like, I come on here, I smoke my weed. It's like I'm chilling with y'all. You from Trinidad, your mom from Trinidad. There's some people from Trinidad involved in this story. There is. In my personal story. She died, though. The practitioner from Trinidad that did the magic on me. I know you didn't have anything to do with it. I'm just telling you a part of my story. So I'll be like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I know you don't. Okay. But she died. The lady from Trinidad. She was one of my other aunts, married to the master mason. And they was going to them islands overseas and shit. They get the magic over me. He said, uh-oh. It didn't work. It didn't work. But she ended up dying because the magic backfired. She died. So the kidnapper is Carla Rogers. And then the other lady is, don't let me forget this lady's name, because I really have marked these people out. And she died too. Aunt Marie. Her name was Marie. Marie Williams. Yep, her. She's from Trinidad. And she did some magic. She died, I want to say about 6 months after Carla did. All these people are dropping dead. They are dying. And they're getting caught up. The ones that have not died yet are the ones that are going to be famous in real life on TV, going to jail for this in front of everybody. You say your daddy from Barbados. You know? You say you have the same last name as A$AP Rocky. I don't even pay attention to A$AP Rocky. I don't even know what his last name is. I don't even know his government. I just know who he is, and I'm not amused. I know that. I know who he is, and I'm not amused. I know that. You know what I'm saying? You say you're learning to shut the fuck up and move in silence. Thank you for saying that. I stopped seeking people and just getting closer to spirit. You say, I'm going to keep thinking positive. You keep being you, truth speakers. Ashe. Yeah. I've always been magical, though, you guys. Like, I've been so magical my whole entire life. It's not even funny. Like, y'all may think whatever you want to think. I don't care. But I've always believed in, like, fairies and stuff like that. Goblins and trolls. Real trolls do exist. Not even on the internet. That's just the spirit of the troll. But I'm just saying, like, in real life, I've always believed in magical shit. You know what I'm saying? Fairies, butterflies, bees, unicorns. You know what I'm saying? Just all the magical shit. And I turned out to be real life magical motherfucker. You know, I did. I ain't gonna tell y'all too much, but I wanted to make a cartoon. Can't tell y'all too much because it's my ideas. But even if somebody did try to steal my idea, it wouldn't even play out the way that it's supposed to play out because it's not for you. You get what I'm saying? But the magical motherfuckers. That's the name of the cartoon, but it's an adult cartoon. Because I still like cartoons, I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, the magical motherfuckers. And it's going to be like the X-Men, but they're going to be like melanated beings with all their different spiritual gifts and stuff. And that's all I'm going to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to like, it's going to be like the X-Men, but it's not X-Men. It's like literally like melanated people with their spiritual gifts, and everybody has a different spiritual gift, and then they like come together and then like they wreck some shit, you know? But that's what I'm going to tell you, because if somebody tries to do that, it's not going to play out, because I already have all the characters. I already have like all the scenery and all the settings of where the stuff is going to take place, because that's where my mind be going sometimes. Like I might have imagination still. I have a really good, I'm really in this childlike energy still, you know? It says your phone died, you back. Thanks for coming back. For sure. Hope y'all ain't got no confusion. Do y'all see like how it just comes out of me, like it just flows out of me or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Because it's been bottled in. So I really would have, that's why I have to sit down. I'll have to write the shit down so that anybody can make a show about it or can put it together. Unless this person is going to sit down and just trigger me to have a conversation with them, I don't know how else this is going to come out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how else I'd be able to get it out of me other than it's just like, bleh. Because that's what I be doing when I turn this camera on. Like, just let it all out. And y'all questions help. Y'all questions do help. That's why I welcome them. So that y'all know that I'm honest and that I'm telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? But y'all questions help. Curiosity helps, because curiosity brings awareness, and I'm able to give people like true information that fills in the gaps for them. You know? And so that's beautiful, sis. It will happen. Would you watch it? Because I would definitely make it. I just would need like a team of artists. I'm an artist myself, but I ain't finna be sitting here drawing no motherfucking still pictures to make it an actual cartoon. And I know I have digital shit, but I would want the characters to look exactly how I draw them. And then, of course, everything else can be like computer generated or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I want the characters to be like the ones that I drew in the cartoon. And I want the art style to be my art style of the whole cartoon. You know what I'm saying? You said damn right. Right. I'm gonna do it. But I got a bunch of stuff to do. Because I'm definitely gonna tell the story. And I'm not gonna hide that I'm gonna sell this shit. And nobody's gonna be able to sell this shit. Because it's my story. And everybody's gonna know that it's my story. And I'm gonna sue the shit out your ass. I'm talking about, I'm gonna get in your ass. About this delicious smiley shit. But I'm selling that. Oh yeah. And the family can't get mad about that or nothing, because it's me. I'm selling this story. I am. Why? Because I want my grandkids to not have to worry about shit. And that's my business. Straight up. And they're going to be rich. Because it is a true story. All of it. And there's so many layers of it. And there's magical shit that happened. And I got to break all that shit down. You know? So damn Skippy I watch. It's going to be dope. Can anybody draw? Can anybody draw? Besides me fighting for my life online. Besides me doing that. I do want to collaborate with people. But, I mean, I need this to be over first. So, just give me a second. Before I actually start pursuing my dreams and shit like that, I have to get this over with. Because it's forever going to linger. Like, forever. But not for me. Because something going to happen. I firmly believe that somebody is going to see that story, that phone call, and they're going to come to this channel, and they're going to watch it, and they're going to help me. Watch what I tell you. And they're going to be genuine, and they're going to be serious, and they ain't going to play no games, because they know that the spirits don't play. They're going to be well-versed. Whoever this person is, they're going to have, I'm psychic, so let me go ahead and do what I'm doing. Whoever this person is, they're going to have a position in the three-dimensional realm. Come on to me, whoever you are. Come on. They're gonna be having some type of position in a three-dimensional realm to be able to move some shit legally. Okay? And this person is gonna help me. They're also gonna have spiritual ranking too. Whoever this person is. They don't have spiritual ranking too. They do have spiritual ranking already. And they have physical ranking too. And they're going to help me with this. You know what? It sucks not having any support of the family. That sucks. I do. Look at my cheekbones. I'm looking at my cheekbones. Just, I'm not smiling, but them high-ass cheekbones. Look at them cheekbones. You say black sheep here. This could be the gathering spot for the black sheep. I mean, I thought it was anyways. The star seeds, the cosmic beings, the ethereal beings, the 9 ether beings. That's what I thought this place was here at Truth Gang. Y'all can read the about section of my channel. Okay? I believe we all come from different star systems and shit like that. I'm in human form, but I don't believe that I'm human. And neither do these motherfuckers that did these death spells on me. They don't believe that I'm human either. Because all the other people died and I didn't. You know? You no longer draw, but you do woodworking, made a few altars and chessboards. Ooh, that is so creative. You know what? I didn't do like woodworking, but I did take a class on it when I was younger, but I didn't do that. What I used to do was I would go, this is when I lived in Omaha, I would go on Craigslist and I would pick up like furniture, like dressers, end tables, like lamps and stuff like that. And I would sand them all down and then I would put my artwork on them, like my pop art and shit. And then I would sell them again on Craigslist and stuff. And they sold. It's happy shouting. It's how no longer. Oh, I already read that. That's it. I can a little bit. I haven't since high school, but I was on top of my art class, drawing, and I love, and I stopped because my family tried to break me. That's what they try to do. They try to steer you from your spiritual gifts. That's the thing. It's the one thing that I noticed with this family that was trying to like control my reality, right? When I would tap into my spiritual gifts, they would start to make me go through things. Like they would orchestrate troubles, problems, and shit like that. Even if I was making like a little bit of progress, to make me like get off my path. I can't focus on my creativity. And this is what this has done. Do you understand? Like, this is what this has done for me. I used to sing every single day. I was singing to my children every single day. I ain't sang in some years. I mean, I sing like if I feel the song in my soul or something, but like singing every day just for enjoyment, like it's thrown me completely off of my path. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they do that on purpose so that you never get to where you're supposed to be going. And that's why I say, like, fuck that family. Fuck that family. Once this is over, I'm going to go somewhere in the fucking woods somewhere so I can create, so I can have, like, a life, so I can be happy, so I can, you know, just do what God created me to do. And that's how we're supposed to live anyways. We're supposed to live in our creativity. We do live in our creativity. We create the realities that we fucking live in. And that's why some people's lives are fucked up, because they're fucked up people when they created that. You know? But I love art, music, and poetry, y'all. That's what makes me happy. And animals. Drink y'all water. I like another kind of water, but my daughter hella picky. She like purified water. So that's what I'll be buying, because she won't drink any other water. I said right, the same reason, yeah. When you cut out all these people, you can create. I feel like my lips are dry because I'm talking. When you cut off all these people, you can create. And that's why I enjoy my peace. Like, it could never be a clout thing with me, because I don't even really like to be on the internet like that. I come on here and I give my messages, and then I have these times where I'm talking. But since I feel like, you know, people are now paying attention, then I'm going to come on here and spend however many hours I got to explaining my situation so that the world can know and get an understanding of it. But I'm not really an internet person. I'm a creative person. I like to be by myself. I'm very introverted. You know, it might not even seem like it. Like, I've met people in Truth Gang before, and they see me on the camera and they think that I'm one way, like I'm this way and I'm talking a lot and all that other stuff. When I'm in front of people, no. I'm completely quiet and I'm observing everything. I'm watching my 12, my 3, my 6, and my 9. That's what I'm doing. Okay? When I'm around people, and I don't talk, and I let them talk, and I'm peeping and reading everybody and everything. So they be like, girl, you don't be talking? Because I don't have nothing to say unless I'm like on camera or delivering a message. You know? It just is what it is. But anyways, if y'all have any more questions for today or anything like that, then I guess I'm going to see y'all later. I love y'all. Please share the video. I don't know what y'all can do, but I guess y'all can blow up the missing center for exploited children. I don't know if they're going to do anything. I don't really know. I don't know. Did anybody come up with any ideas? Remember I came on her live the other day, like, what we going to do, public? How we going to save your sister, your cousin, your auntie? That's me, right? How we going to save me, y'all? How we going to get this case somewhere that it's not in the hands of the corrupt Atlanta Police Department or St. Louis Police Department? How do we get this case where it needs to go? Anybody got any ideas? Anybody, can help me with that? You said, bye, see you later. I'm going to see you later. I just asking before I go. Did anybody come up with anything that I haven't tried already? Anybody? Wait like maybe 2-3 more minutes and I'm going to get out of here. Because I just want to see. Because there's 15 people on here. So, So what is it that you want to be done? This is what I want to be done. I want the people that kidnapped me to go to jail. I want them to go to jail. And then spiritually, I want them to go to hell. But I really want them to be persecuted in the court of law. I want them all locked up. That's what I want. I want justice. That's what I want. I want the public to help me get this case somewhere that's not in the Atlanta Police Department hands, and that is not. I know the kidnapping happened there, but they're corrupt too. And there are connections to this family in the St. Louis Police Department and the Atlanta Police Department. You get what I'm saying? That's what I want. I want my name back. I want my birth certificate back. I want my children that have not been cut from the bloodline, birth certificates to say Alicia Smiley birthed them because she has children. That's what I want. And I want my inheritance back from this kidnapper side of the family, because I'm sure it's way more than what's on the Smiley side. I want that shit over there. I want the shit that was left to me underneath the false identity, because that was me. I played that role. I played that character. That was me. You get what I'm saying? So I want that inheritance too. And I would like to get a lawyer and sue the city of St. Louis. That's what I would like to do. And that's what I would like to get done. That's what I want. But I'm just not sure how to do that because, the police is the ones who did this to me. You know what I'm saying? And I know somebody knows somebody. It's word of mouth. We're human. We're humans. Somebody on this channel got an uncle that's in law. Somebody got a cousin that's doing this. Or somebody got somebody who knows something, right? Y'all family members, y'all know something. Show them the story. They know something. Somebody knows something about something, right? And if, you guys are over here in Truth Gang, like, y'all can help us. Y'all new here. If y'all know somebody who knows somebody that knows somebody, like, I'm willing to, like, I'm not going to meet anybody in person. I'm definitely going to be very discerning, for real, for real. I'm going to be 100 and a million gazillion % discerning on any offers that come my way for help. I'm definitely going to be discerning and use my spirit to ask to, like, check up on you. You get what I'm saying? But if you're pure at heart and you're really going to help me, then please, I'm begging you. I am begging you. I want the world to know before I go, my human rights were violated. I was human trafficked. I was sex trafficked. My children's human rights were violated. My bloodline was stolen from me. And I want justice. And I don't know how to get it because, that's the situation. You said the system is connected with these people, so we have to be powerful to do this. That's what I'm saying. I know that. I'm aware. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, but that's another reason why I came to the public with it. That's another reason why I came to the public with it, because I want y'all to see the evidence. I want them not to be able to lie to y'all. I want y'all to see with your own eyes, what I'm seeing with my own eyes before they can tell you a lie. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I'm getting on camera, because I want y'all to see my face. I want you to see my face. I ain't trying to hide nothing. You get what I'm saying? Or nothing. Like, the enemy strategy was that there were strength in numbers. And it's in those text messages, the preacher video. He's literally going to say in there, well, it's all of us against you. He's going to, that was their strategy. So I don't see why we couldn't use their own strategy against them, period. So I had another silent, y'all want to do another silent protest? I had 10,000 views on my silent protest. That took a lot of energy out of me. But do you guys want to do another silent protest? Because I personally cannot come out of hiding until I know for sure, because I have to stay alive to tell the story. You get what I'm saying? And I can't just trust anybody, I can't just trust anybody. So, I don't know. So I'm praying for this. Dr. Candace Matthews might be able to help you. She's located in Texas. I don't know who that is, but like literally email me. Like I think it's just automatically goes into my description bar. But if it doesn't, I will check and make sure. But email me that information. Do you know, you guys know who I really want to get a hold of? This would be a blessing, y'all. Anybody know Rashad Ritchie? Is that his name? Is that dude name with them glasses? Undisputed? Him? Who can contact him? Who can contact Rashad Ritchie? IsraelAsha@gmail.com. Do y'all know who he is? Who can contact him? Because I tried, I did try, because that's who I wanted to cover the story. So, okay, let me check your description bar. Okay, so it should be there. And if it's not, go back a few videos. It's there, okay? But listen, Rashad Ritchie, okay? You say, yes, the police are out here acting like they looking like for these missing children, but they're the ones participating in the events and the auction of them. Yes. They are. Some of them. Okay? You say, I'm so sorry that happened to you. God bless you. I ain't gonna say it's okay. It will be if we can get justice. It'll be okay if we can get justice. I promise you. I've done all the healing work. I'm not an evil person. I'm still myself. I know myself. I'm still able to love. I'm still able to care for other people. I didn't turn into a monster like they wanted me to turn into. I deserve justice. You know what I'm saying? It's Israel Asha. It's in there somewhere. If it's not in the description bar right after I end this live, it'll be there, okay? You said, yeah, I understand. Okay. What about Rashad Ritchie? Let me check this thing right here before I get off of here. You are so right. Why did you not type this in the comment section? Are you still here? Tribe sometimes hits me in my inbox while they're watching my live. I think that was good. I think that was good, and that's true. You're right. You are right. Because I thought about how that happened. Are you here? I need you to type in the comment section, are you still here? Or should I just reply and ask you if you want to live? Because this is the conversation that we can have right now in front of everybody. For real. You know? So I'll email you the contact information. Okay. Let me ask her if she's still here. Because I'm going to read the message out loud if she tells me that it's okay. Because I don't want to, But you just said the truth, girl. Come on now. I think the world got to hear that truth. That's the truth. And I'm going to explain how you're right. Okay? I don't know if she's still here. Okay. So can I read it? You can just type it in the comment section. Type it in my inbox. Can I read it? Okay, so she's still here. Can I read your message on the live? My back itching. Okay. I'm going to read it. So she says, hey, sis, I'm watching your live from this morning. I really think social media is still at your best, but I do think the flooding with social media of massive content about your story, but have multiple people pushing your story from anonymous accounts. She says she's doing 5 things at once, so she can't jump in the comment section. Okay. So she said, but have multiple people pushing your story from anonymous accounts, just mass flooding on social media outlets until it gets attention of regular news outlets, but keeping yours hidden. Exactly. They have been shadow banning my content, but I don't want to speak that into existence because, and I'm not speaking it into existence, but I know that that's what's happening. That's why they pushed me to call into that show. That's how I know she's telling the truth, and that is the truth, that they weren't getting the message out that I was speaking, period. Okay? So Spirit had to give me the courage to do that. You know what I'm saying? She said it's okay to tell the girl I'm already on it. So that's how that had to happen, to bring more awareness to it. Now, it's not the exact amount of awareness, but I did see, as of last night, 11,000 people watched her video. So that means 11,000 people have had an opportunity to hear my story. And I'm so grateful for that. And her likes was 1.3K. something like that. So that tells me in my mind that 1,300 people at least are believing what I'm saying. And that is giving me energy to keep going. You get what I'm saying? So, yes. So that's it, you guys. I love you guys so much. If you guys, Rashad Ritchie, that's who I think would cover this. Do y'all know who that is before I go? I'm trying to get off here, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing all that I can do. Does anybody know Rashad Ritchie from Indisputable? How can we get in contact with Rashad Ritchie from Indisputable? You're here? Do you know Rashad Ritchie? You don't have to know him personally, but y'all know who I'm talking about. He's a YouTuber, and he works for Indisputable, and he covers cases like corrupt police officers and stuff like this. If he could show the evidence, and then the people that I'm accusing are the police, then that would even demand more people. Like, that would even demand more people. Okay, so type in Undisputable or Rashad Ritchie. Undisputable with Rashad Ritchie. I think that's what it is. I mean, make sure I'm Googling it right, or typing it right, or that's who he is. He covers these type of stories of corruption and of law enforcement and stuff like that in the community and stuff like that. He covers these type of stories, and he has like so many fucking subscribers, and I really like his show. I'm subscribed to his channel as well, but it's like a newscast, and he has like people come on, like guests come on and talk like all that other stuff, but he covers stuff like this, like corruption. And I thought, like, when this first happened to me, that's who I needed to reach out to, but I looked for ways to contact him, and I think he's too big to be contacted by like somebody like myself, because I couldn't find anything or a way to get the story to him, you know? But let me make sure it's the right person. Undispute. Rashad Ritchie. And let me click on it so you guys can see. This guy. Undisputable with Rashad Ritchie. And he's on YouTube. It's Dr. Rashad Ritchie. Dr. Rashad Ritchie. And he covers stories like this. He don't give a fuck. Okay? I mean, he don't curse or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? But he don't give a fuck. If it's some police corruption or something, his channel they be showing it. You know what I'm saying? His channel be showing it. You say, he not too big. Everyone needs to share his email and flood his email asking to share the story. Okay, so that's a game plan, tribe. That's a game plan. I'm down. I don't know what his email is or how to find an email for him, but that is a game plan. We could all do that. We could all spam his email. And like, because he would be like, he's educated, so I'm educated too, but you know, certain people have positions, you know what I'm saying? He would be able to, you know, break it down for the people in the back that aren't spiritual legally, how wrong this is and how this needs to be moved to a higher court. I'm sure he would say that. You get what I'm saying? That this is something that would need to be moved to a higher court than you know, just a regular police department. Now, if the police weren't the ones that took me, then everything could preside as normal. But since they're the ones who took me, it got to be moved to another court. You know? You said you down? All right, so I'm going to do some research, and I'm going to try to figure out the email, or if anybody else can find the email. If you find the email, send me the email. Then we'll post the email, and we're gonna get Rashad Ritchie. We're going to get everybody that we can. I'm just going to share the video or whatever. And I do, like I said, I do want to work with Noah. I'm going to work with her. But y'all see how I am, right? So this is real, and this is really traumatizing for me. So it's hard for me to just talk about it like it's nothing. I literally have to be in like conversation, or, you know what I'm saying, triggered for it to just come out. Somebody got to say some ignorant shit concerning the situation, and they don't know. And then I'm really finna be hitting them with that boom, boom, bow, the truth of what really happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard for me to, I don't know, but I'm going to try to get it together. My daughter said that she's going to work on a timeline with me, and we're going to work on a timeline so that I can just focus on what happened, because I told you guys what happened up to the point of me finding myself on the child flyer. And my daughter's like, now we need to tell from the child flyer to now. So we can sit down and we can talk about that. And my daughter, she will sit with me, and she will go with, it's traumatic, y'all, for real. And she will go with me. She's 18 and she'll be doing this, literally, okay? And she will sit with me, and she will go through this, and she'll be writing while I talk, you know? and then we can, you know, work it out. I said, gotta push the story every way possible. And by everyone possible, it's working for the people, just like Jaguar and Ali Carter and others. The only difference is you're not looking for fame or money. Yeah, I don't want no fame or no money. The shit gonna come with it anyways. I was already famous. Everybody was looking for me. Or so they say. You get what I'm saying? I don't think they look too hard, though. I'm just gonna be honest. I really don't think they look too hard. At all. At all. You know? But it is what it is. I just want to be free. Free me. Hashtag, this is a new hashtag, y'all. Free Alicia Smiley. I want to be free. Let my people go. I want to be free, okay? Free me, okay? You said I went to his YouTube. Okay. That's his email. What's his email? Where is that? You put it in the comment section. What email? The email is on his, you said it's on his YouTube? Okay, so everybody go to Dr. Rashad Ritchie's channel, Undisputed. Undisputed Dr. Rashad Ritchie's channel. I'm going to go there too. And y'all can literally just send him the evidence and like y'all can head it, like head the email with this girl is saying, I don't care how you head it. This girl is saying this girl. I don't care how you head it, okay? She's a missing child. Like, I mean, of course I would rather you educate it, like put it together like it's educated, but however you want to head it, but just like, we got to help her. She's in danger. Like, I'm in danger, y'all. I'm in danger. Okay, I look comfortable because this is how my spirits protect me. Okay, I'm in hiding. But for real, these people are trying to hurt me. They're trying to kill me so that this does not get told. It does not come out. Okay, so we're going to go to this channel. I love you guys so much. Truth gang, 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 gang. Justice for Alicia Smiley. 2024. And I'm out this bitch. I'll see y'all later.